Yeah! And we are back with the Bakersfield Underground, the Bud. And what an honor it is to have our broski 24KG in the house, man.
Hey.
What's going on, broski?
Hey, man, look, I'm going to tell you like this. We was laughing on the way in. You know, usually I'm on the other end of interviews.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
the
for real.
interview is quite cool.
Yeah.
I'm glad y'all got me here. It's an honor.
Shit, man, I'm glad you're here, broski.
Man, we've been trying to make this happen for a minute.
For real.
You know, we all busy.
I got
guys.
stories, dog.
I see you guys in the motherfucking house, bro.
For real,
you know,
for
man,
real.
And it's a pleasure to be here, bro. You know what I mean? So
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm honored to be the guest for the day. And shit, let's kick it off.
Hell yeah, let's fucking do this, man. So,
Yeah.
all right, 24. I ran into you for the first time ever, maybe like 2 years ago, Bakersfield Music Award.
Okay.
I see you carrying this big title. I say, who the fuck is that? You know, and everybody was telling me who you are, right?
Okay.
And they were giving me the story, right?
Shout out to everybody.
Yeah, shout out to everybody. And,
Shout out to everybody. Always
yeah,
says some
and
good
I was
shit.
like, you know who that is? I said, nah, man, fill me in, man. What's going on? Because I was there. I was doing my homework on everybody. That's, you know, we were kicking off the show. We were doing a lot. And I'm always there to meet other people.
Yeah.
And we ran
That's
across
what we there
you.
for, the network.
And hey, to be honest with you, you slapped hands with us. You didn't even know me, but you were very, very cool, man. Very cool fucking person right there.
You hear that, mama? I know how to act out in public. She be like, baby,
Hell
don't
yeah.
lose your shit. I'll be like,
Because, you know, you got your people, you know, they're doing
Yeah.
their thing, and they just kind
Yeah.
of side-eyed you a little bit, kind of blow you up, but not
Yeah.
you, man. You were over there, man. You were cool as fuck,
well,
man.
you know, everybody is important, man. You know, in some type
Like
of way,
that. Yeah,
shape,
yeah.
or form. You don't never know who somebody is gonna be. None of that shit.
Yeah, yeah.
And what they gonna say about you, because you might not remember how you met somebody,
Damn.
but they'll remember when they met you.
Yeah, yeah, I like that.
Depending on how you
like
carried yourself. I've had incidents growing up where you run into an artist or somebody or whatnot, and you
Yeah.
be like, oh man, it's such and such. And then they be like, what happened? Man, you don't know. You don't want to meet
Okay,
such
so
and
you
such.
already know. Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Because that person may not remember who the fuck you are.
Yeah, yeah.
But hey, that's
were
how
sure as
that's
fuck,
how
dude.
we've seen enough documentaries on how villain origin stories in real life were
Yeah,
created, man.
yeah.
I don't want to be nobody's, you know what I'm saying, Jeffrey Dahmer. So
Damn,
But-
throw that one out there. All right,
Hey,
yeah.
keeping that real. You know what I mean? So I you know, carry myself a certain way, man.
That's
or
cool,
try
man.
to, you know what I mean? And you know, that's all in how you was raised, you know. And
I like that right there.
that you take that with you outside, what you didn't learn in the home, man, and it might do your ass some good. Yeah.
Damn, there you go, man. 24. Where can we find you at on social media, man? Plug away the
All right,
radio
check
station
this
as
out,
well.
man.
You're over there.
Check this out. I'm your man 24KG. That's TwentyFourKG. All letters, all caps right there. No cap within me though. You know what I'm saying? And you can find me at that same 24KG on all digital platforms, all social media handles. You know, Hot 94.1, Hits 93.1, KGEO Sports, ESPN. Yeah, that's me.
Stay busy.
You know what I mean?
DJing.
Yeah, 10 years professionally in the game. I believe it was last March, man. So we running
Hey,
up-
man, congratulations,
Thank
bro.
you.
That's
Thank
fucking hella
you.
cool.
Thank you.
Something to
Thank
be proud of, man.
Yeah, received the DJ Decennium of the Year award from the Bakersfield Musical. You know,
Congratulations
10
on that,
years
too,
of,
for
of
real.
high stellar performance in industry and local and all that and regional. And,
It ain't easy, man,
and
but you're
all
doing
that,
it.
man. You know, before that, another DJ of the Year award, and then
Hell yeah.
an Album of the Year award,
God damn, check that out.
a Single of the Year award, and
Well deserved, man.
you know, God have been having these blessings roll in, but more than that, I'd have to say, without the hard work you put forward, bro, there's nothing going. Without motivation ain't shit.
For
You know
real,
what I'm saying? So
for
you
real.
can have all the motivation in the world. You got to take that step forward and make something happen.
Damn.
So for those that's trying, for those that think you ain't getting nowhere, hey, a little progress is better than no progress, bro.
Damn, I like that right
Just, you
there.
know, hold that true to your heart, because I'm evidence of it. A lot of people told me, you need to get that up. You need to do this. How's your little shit going? And
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
hey, man, little do they know it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things put me back through school. DJing was one of them. Music was another one. You know what I'm saying? And
Hell yeah.
to accreditate myself in those professional fields where I can have a career, where I can dress like this, where I could do something that don't feel like work, that still provides, you know what I mean? That still put forth change in the community or in my environment around me. And, you know, ain't nobody gonna entertain the entertainers, bro. You gotta entertain yourself.
I like that right there.
When it come down to it, bro, and your moments of silence and peace, you know, whatever makes your motion go, bro, tap into it. Because
yeah.
if you can, learn how to turn it on and turn it off professionally without ego tripping or crashing out publicly in front of people, because the internet forgets nothing now.
Yeah, it's out there. It's out there.
You say some shit, you got to stand on that, man.
Yep, for real.
So, I try to govern myself accordingly to how I was raised and just be better than that even.
Damn,
there you go. I mean? Not everything is squeaky clean with anybody these days, and you just got to take the best parts and make them great of you, man. Pressure don't do nothing but bust pipes and make a diamond. What the fuck you gonna be?
Bam, there you go. Goddamn, KG, I only asked you for your social media, dog.
Hey,
with you.
Hey, man.
He's like, I'm on my show now.
It get deep like the crack
like
on the
that,
fat
though.
bitch
I
back,
like
man.
that.
We going in this motherfucker.
I like that you said that, though, because even in your music, which we're going to get to on the second half of it, you talk a lot about this, and I love that. I love that about your music, man. Hey, tell me a little bit about yourself, man. What got you started in music?
All right, check it, man. Oh, it was the 90s. It was
right,
a
good
summer.
time. Good time.
It was like the summer of 94, 95 or something, man.
I'm there with you, all right?
You know what I mean? I'm a little kid. Music was always around me, from my grandma, you know what I mean, in the church, my mom, my aunties, you know what I mean? They always would get together. Somebody would play a piano, a keyboard, something, whatever. Instruments was always readily available.
Yeah.
And it was just how we would bond and whatnot. So this summer, the kids, all the cousins, all the cuddies, we ended up with a karaoke machine. Don't know how. Don't know how this shit happened. But we went from recording shit like off of TV to radio to all that.
Oh, hell yeah.
To just freestyling and making fun of songs, right?
Yeah.
This is, when I was way young, it was very impressionable on me to see how easy it would just, flow to us and whatnot. All right. Now, shout out to my cousin Pimpin' Ken, man, and Big Gene. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out.
They was like the first rappers in the family. All right. And they was when I say, man, everybody in my family talented, bro.
Hell yeah.
They doing their thing and whatnot. And life and all that, you grow up and grow out of stuff. But
yeah.
I found a fascination with music. And my mom would listen to all kind of different music. I'm talking everything from soul, R&B, rock music, pop music.
Give me some artists, man.
You
Give
know
me some
what I
artists.
mean? We could go from some of the artists you got right here on this wall. Nonetheless, when some of them caught my eye, man.
So
she was really big into Whitney Houston, Tina Marie, man.
Tina Marie.
Hey, Tina Turner. Not just that, we could take it back even further with some, Jackson 5, man. Aerosmith, bro.
All right, so we're mixing it up now.
Yeah, I mean, everything.
That's cool, though, huh? That was all around you.
Man, way crazy shit. And I never knew it would leave some kind of, lasting just hold on me every time I would hear music, whatever the fuck. Never really thought about it until around high school. All right. You be hanging with your homies and shit, and everybody be having fun. And we would have this little freestyle game where we would just point out shit in the class or the cafeteria and da-da-da-da-da. Talent shows would come around, rallies and all that other stuff. And we just kind of kept it going. So by the time junior, senior year coming around, we got the ability to put out shit and go record shit digitally. All right. It wasn't as quick and easy as things are now.
Yeah, it's a lot different now. Yeah,
it was still accessible. It was
doable.
Us. Yes, which was quite foreign to a lot of motherfuckers, and we got to give it up to all the people in Bakersfield that came before me, man. You know what I'm saying, G's, Pimp, Izzy, and Drib, everybody on Desert Heat, Po folks. You know what I'm saying, man. Big Snake, everybody, all those cats was influential to me, and seeing how things moved had me fascinated with, like, okay, the music side is the talent side, it's the fun side, but where's the side where people are making money at? What's keeping them in this?
So you caught on early on?
I was out, and I was seeing a lot of different wild emotions with people who wasn't feeling right about something that I thought, as a consumer at that age, was wildly successful. Your eyes got to get brought into the spectrum, bro.
So, for real.
As I grew and I started learning more so about it, man, never did I think, what was it? My freshman year in college, Professor Charles Wall, bro.
You remember that too. Yeah.
We was playing around outside before class, just, chit-chatting, hee, ha, freestyling. And he called me into class about 10 minutes prior. And he said, now, what was that you were doing outside? Now, this guy's blind. Okay.
Oh, all right.
He's a blind professor.
All right.
He was like, "What was that you was doing outside?" I was like, "I was just rapping." And I thought I said something offensive. That I was like, "How the fuck
you don't know?
What the fuck is going on here, bro?" You know, before this, I'd had some experience with just local scene shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
just getting out there,
19, bro. You know, I ain't nobody, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking I'm gonna just get a career, get a county job like my folks, bro. Hit the oil fields or something. Man, I'm gonna get this paper. Fuck y'all talking about? We gonna stack.
Somehow,
Make it, I'm gonna take it. I'm thugging out here. Mama outside. And bruh, it totally didn't go how you think life is gonna be playing with school and none of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That wasn't the plan.
Yeah,
I guess,
when the law get involved and you get in trouble and shit happens and you figure out real quick how you gotta move besides how you wanna move. And then when you able to move how you want to, you ain't gotta do dumb shit no more.
There you go, man.
So
there you go.
I looked at it more so like that and went back to the fact of like, okay, well, I was freestyling. What's the big deal? He said, well, I would like to use that in an exercise today. And because this was a communications class.
Okay.
And I was like, oh shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? And bruh, sitting there in the class, shout out to my boy Dwight Gumpton, man. If he out there, man, you know what I'm saying? He can vouch on this, bruh. Dude had me, he was in the class with me. Dude had me get up there and rap. Basically a bunch of words off the board or something like that.
Okay.
And just, you know, put them all together.
So you had random words up there on the board.
Random words up there. And he was like, okay, now do what you did outside in there. And I was like, okay, using that. And everybody's like, oh shit, look at this.
Shit, man.
You know what I'm saying? And now I don't know if he was trying to put me on the spot or really test my linguistical skills because that was the lesson of the day. And it was about keeping your continuity exact.
Okay.
Verbal continuity with cadence, tone, public speaking. Shit like how we're doing right now. And really having a rhythmic sense of your internal cadences and just little spot things like that you see in politicians, you see in figureheads, representatives that go and speak for companies or people who might be extremely smart but lack the communication or charismatic delivery to get out to the people that's watching like this on an interview segment or something like that. And you just look at, you could get out there and say, we made $6 billion, everybody gets a company raise, and they're gonna be like, all right, cool, fuck Charlie. Yeah, fuck Charlie from HR. But if you know what I'm saying, you got a Maxine from HR. She like, hey y'all, check this out. I need everybody in the front row that got raises last quarter. Bounce with me. Bounce with me. Y'all gonna see, hey, bounce with me. Bounce with her. She's got some good news.
Attention.
You know what I mean? Bam, you got the attention. We made $6 billion. Woo. Motherfuckers will say, I love Maxine from HR. It's all in how you deliver yourself, man. So,
exactly. The same message, but in a different way.
And everybody can say the same shit a different way. And that, I think that's one of the biggest things I love about music, though. Because think about how many times we've had shit sampled. Think about how many times we've had shit recycled. Sometime it hits, sometime it don't. So myself as a producer, as a DJ, somebody who's spent majority of his life in, around, or involved in music in some type of way, when I use something that I know is familiar to people that might not be stabbed to death sample-wise yet. I try to recreate it originally, tweak it in a sense to where it's respectable, noticeable, or don't fuck with it at all. Because with clearances and all that other shit, I got a cease and desist from Disney one time. I made a song about
the big one.
I made a song about Star Wars back in the day. Shout out my boy Jason Mitchell and John Merlot. You know what I'm saying, man? These dudes, super phenomenal producers, all that good stuff, bro. When I came back from the Bay, mid-2000s, man, I was staying with my boy Jason Mitchell, man, right up somewhere off of Dark Haven or some shit, right? I was like, man, let me lay in here for a few weeks, man, get my shit together, all this other shit, and I'm out. Okay, so in the sense of when I was about to leave, I heard him make this beat, and I'm like, hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? Before I go, you still record? And he was like, man, fuck ever, bro. What you want? I said, I got a song called In the Future Where the Robots Dance. He was like,
he's like, what?
He was like, that weed is weed. That shit, you were smoking that Bay Area weed. I was like, nah, man, like, nah, for reals. But he was like, on a production war right now, man, like doing his thing, man. I've known this guy since I was 15 years old, always been in music. And so he came up with something way ahead of his time, bro. And I basically told the story of Anakin Skywalker turning into Darth Vader through 6 movies. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah. Tell the story.
Hey, the production, you can tell it's old. It's all that. It was, hey, bro, I was a little young motherfucker. I was about maybe 80 pounds lighter and shit like that. You can hear it, but hey, the concept was there. Everything's there, right? I'm like, the picture want to want that. But it was very cinematic type of feel. Bro, we didn't use any of the samples, none of the sounds from Star Wars, none of that shit. It wasn't even owned by Disney yet at that time, bro. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Like a Lucasfilm shit during that time. Okay.
Yes, bro. So
Disney,
these motherfuckers, I'm like, man, I got this shit cracking on MySpace. I'm sending this motherfucker. It was on that share site with with all kind of shit, bro.
You put it out everywhere.
Oh, yeah, that
was the shit. Yeah, that was the shit.
You know what I mean? I wasn't thinking about nothing. I was just listen to this creative shit from a nigga who you don't expect to be creative. And they was like, I'm like, what's this? What the fuck is this? This is before you got emails and shit like that.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this manila envelope? Nigga, this shit look like a probation letter. I'm off for probation.
This fucking thing with a cease and desist. Yeah,
bro.
Fuck, man.
And I was like, oh shit, bro. Basically, it was like, yo, we can shut your whole shit down right now, and you'll never get out of debt. You put some shit using our shit. I was like, I had to respond to this shit legally. Hey, bro, these are not the sounds. These are this. This is that. This is whoop whoop whoop. And after that, it was just like, don't do it again.
Really? They just let it go just like that.
Hey, but
because you know Disney owns everything, everything.
Yes.
So how the fuck do they find you out of right?
I was popping in the region. I was popping in, and somebody
you're making too much noise.
Somebody was like, "Hey, it's the issue of when you meet people that got the right ears. It's the wrong song."
For real, bro.
Like,
for real.
But, hey, I got other shit. Nigga, I mean, this was just some shit I did for fun.
A 6-part saga over here.
This was for fun. This was just to quench my creative juices and thirsts. You know what I'm saying? I'm hungry. I'm broke, nigga. Help. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they was like,
that's funny,
like, knock that creative shit off. But that wasn't the first time I was told some shit like that, bro.
Really? Okay.
Aside from that, like,
but they let it go then, right?
Oh,
so you got lucky on that one, man.
Hell yeah, man. I ain't tripping, man.
So you just put it down, you take it off pretty much?
Like my cousin say, it's always a warning before destruction.
Oh, hell yeah.
You knocking on that door, somebody gonna answer that motherfucker.
Oh, hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So that was the only time you got
a cease and desist, yes. You know what I'm saying? And now it's way different because they'll just flag your shit, flag your content, all that shit. It's a lot more intimidating when you gotta, we can scroll through a whatever and agree now. All that shit on paper.
You gotta read it.
You
gotta read that shit.
It look like somebody gonna say, you going to jail.
Oh, hell yeah.
You going to jail.
So you had to break down each sound effect, each beat, the lyrics, everything.
You know what I mean? But it showed me,
you gotta cover everything though.
Yeah, it showed me that you can reference things. You know what I mean? That's no problem.
Yeah.
But when somebody think outright that sound belongs to a sample bank from such and such films in the studio in Burbank and all that, it's like, okay, we there, but y'all listen to the wrong shit. That's cool. Y'all know I can be super dope ass creative.
Yeah.
But, I've been told turn down the Wale shit, turn up the Juicy J shit when it comes to my music, and I'm like, nigga, don't ever disrespect me like that.
It's your shit.
I was too young to understand what somebody who was very just abrasively telling me, like, if you want to make this shit quick or you want to make this shit difficult. You know what I mean? I was just like, but it was coming from a fuck nigga, so I couldn't respect it. I couldn't respect it. Everything, every fiber in my body was like, you a bitch if you don't say something to this nigga. If you don't say,
why the fuck are you talking?
Like, you already getting money. Fuck this nigga. Tell him right now. Fuck you. And I'm like, shit, you can't walk that back. I didn't mean say it out loud. I'm having that conversation with myself, and then like, all right. Explain what. Hold on, before we get too hot, explain what you mean. But by then I was already on my way out the door. I was just like,
I'm not trying to hear this kind of shit.
You know what I mean? Like, because there's not too many of them these days, A&Rs, you know what I mean? But the ones that still are around are doing business right. But back then there was a lot of shitty motherfuckers. This is the same era where if you try to get a DJ to play your shit in the club with a CD, you might as well pull a gun on that motherfucker.
They don't carry any CDs anymore.
They don't give a fuck about that. I'm talking about like 10, 15 years ago.
Bruh.
It's
crazy how it changes.
You better have some money in your hand. You better know that guy ahead of time, and it better be some slapping ass fire shit.
Yeah, for him to stop his fucking mix just for your track that he hasn't heard yet. Yeah,
you know, but a lot of DJs are scumbags, and as a DJ, I can say that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
No, we
not me, not me,
not him. You know, but what I'm about to say doesn't apply to me.
I'm the only one out of every DJ that ever existed. No, but you know, there's some people get into it for their own reasons. Some people just know the right person, and it's the wrong guy. You know, and I stand on hard work. I stand on being from, like Cody Rhodes, undesirable to undeniable.
There you go. Hell yeah. There you go.
Truth of the matter is, you know what? I love DJing, even though I may hate some of the participants in the game, but you can't hate the player or the game if you're a participant in it.
There you go.
Shit. So I have, you know, put forth my own level of abrasive fuckery to get my way, of course. Just by kick-ass tenacity and being 100 times doper than motherfuckers would ever think, because I'm still, for some reason, underrated. I'm not going to say it because Bakersfield wasn't so racist, I'd be DJing more places here, but that would affect none of my bookings elsewhere. So that's the head scratcher. So I don't know too
You're
many.
You're not the only one, man.
I don't know too many of y'all that DJ'd in Cancun last year, any of that shit.
There you go.
I don't know any of y'all that's out there headlining festivals and shit, man, working on 3-4 stations.
Hell
you know what I'm saying? For 10 years now, consistently.
Shit,
But hey, you see, got me cutting them Randy Savage.
The cream of the crop.
Getting me all worked up there, guts over the man.
Bro, we have so much to talk about, man. Wrestling is going to be one of them. But you said one thing that's very interesting. Okay, let's stay with music for a little bit. You say freestyling.
Yes.
Not everybody has that talent.
No, they don't.
You know, and for somebody to put words up there, random words, and want you to stay in that one topic, how does your mind work? Can you bring me into your mind a little bit, man? You're seeing this. What goes through your mind when you're seeing different words and you have to connect them on, have them not just rhyme, but tell a story?
Well, I think one thing that's important is oxygen to your brain. Let's break down the science first. Okay. The more oxygenation you have to your blood, the better your brain's gonna work.
All right.
Straight up. So breath control, that's another part of things.
People don't talk about that too much.
It's almost like breaking it down like a boxer's fight profile. To me, over the years of what I've, in my own style, I just look at it as having no style.
All right.
Bruce Lee. You know what I mean? Be water. Be formless. Take shape to whatever is around you. And with myself, I can only say the inside of is when I'm speaking, I'm still hearing words in my head that might be 8 or 9 different rhyming phrases that just constantly roll and land on whatever is coming out. Visually, that's the best I can give you from my imagination to kind of give an understanding of what it's like when I'm freestyling mechanically.
That's interesting.
Now, spiritually, mentally, all these other things that I'm feeling are a concentrated collective of life experiences and just fuck you up energy. I hurt you. You know what I'm saying? That you can only apply as a man through, you know, physicality in the gym, some kind of sport. For those that have played sports, been athletic in any kind of way, shape, or form, being a creative, it's an itch you got to scratch. It's that primal in you. It lets you know that your testosterone's still pumping. Ain't no low T over here. Ain't no fucking low T over here. You know what I mean? It's the in the back of your teeth, grit, kind of like you love to compete, just that nature in you. Just a competitive nature, just in general, something that, you know, you can't really wrap words around, but you can describe the best that you feel. Now, when you extract those feelings, it's just all the way spiritual to me, bro. I've had times where I'm having such a good time with folks. Shout out to my boy Flawless, man.
Shout out
you know
to
what I mean? We used to rap till we went hoarse. And you know, he used to do the you know what I'm saying, check the rhyme, and bro, we'd be out, bro, after work. People just run up to him and just start freestyle battling for no reason. Hey, bro, be eating his pasta or something like that. We chilling with some females or something, bro. I'll be like, hey, man, your chick be like, no, I got this, man. And they be like, dog. He be like, fog, your mom, frog, wall, all that. And just keep going. By the time he done with his meal, he be like, bro, give me my $20. You done?
Fuck,
bro.
man, that's dope right there.
It was so fun
yeah.
and such a kick, bro. And just things like that mentally keep you sharp.
Yeah,
and,
for real.
You got to remember always why you fell in love with it and the fun that's to be had with it still.
Yeah.
As saturated, commercialized, and bombarded with product placement. And don't forget to get your 24kg deodorant available.
By the way, it's available right now.
I got some of that Gold Wolf deodorant, man. Hey, man, they gave me a case of this shit in the back. I got to sell this shit.
There you go. Yep.
Hey,
it's got to go.
Hey, man.
ASAP.
Yeah. So that consumes what we do. Whether it's in culture, hip hop, in general, just the culture, everything that umbrellas from that. I'm very grateful for it, man. So to me, like just freestyling all the way around, it's something different for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I love to see how creative the most unexpected person you would think that can or cannot freestyle can be.
Yeah.
You have no idea what somebody is, and know that they can show up after work, construction vest, all that, and drop some crazy shit. Like the craziest bars you've ever heard, never heard. And it make no sense, but it's entertaining. Or it hits you somewhere that you be like, yo, I fuck with him.
That's crazy, huh?
I felt that shit.
There's a lot of talented people out there, man.
You driving home, and it's just silence. You hear the Minister Society saxophone. That nigga said that for real. Boy, that shit was from the
Have you ever heard like a freestyle that they were speaking, metaphorically, right? And then you caught on to it later on where you're like, oh shit.
Oh yeah,
that's what he meant. Because sometimes you don't get it right away, right?
Bro, that's why you gotta, I love watching the battle leagues and all that other stuff now. My boy Afta, y'all know Afta. Shout out to my man Afta, bro, man.
Hell yeah.
He really cut ground for a lot of people in the battle leagues in Bakersfield to go outside of Bakersfield and do that. You know what I mean? But not just that, dope ass artist too. But it was back in the day, real, like this is one of my favorite battles.
I want to hear this.
Out of all the professional leagues, out of all the professional leagues, bro. This was like one of his first battles, bro. He was going up against somebody and the way he chopped Cuz down with his own like rhyme scheme and name, I was like, I wish I was there. And he was just like, God damn. I was like, bro, but I'm like playing back in slow mo phone. Look, this is the moment where his homie's heart broke. They know he lost. Because bro, growing up, we was geeking off of that.
Fuck yeah.
It's like one of your first highs, like before you smoke weed. Like you ever had a relative just spin you around a room and get you dizzy?
Yeah.
Technically, that's your first high.
That's your first high.
All you motherfuckers are drug users.
That's fucking hilarious right there. Yeah.
But those endorphins,
funny, man.
those real endorphins that are released when you create something. It's not anything that can be easily satisfied or whatnot. It's an endeavor. You know what I mean? It's like back in the day, people would go on journeys. They would walk here, walk there, drive here, drive there, fly here, fly there, camp here, whatever, because they wanted to see something, feel something, be a part of something that felt more interconnected than your immediate handshakes or on-site relationships.
True.
Or who you might be related to. These things that I call, that we're all talking about real quick before we wrap it up, it's called drive. If somebody gave you the keys to success, could you drive to it continuously? You know what I'm saying? Or you gonna sit there and be like, tire pressure look low.
Fuck that.
It might rain again. I'm gonna keep this motherfucker in the garage. A lot of people have the ability to drive to success within them, but have never had the encouragement around them. Maybe talk to themselves, looked in the mirror, check what's real, or whatever type of psychological scenarios you want to create and blame the world and shit. Fuck all that.
I have that same speech with my broskies all the time to motivate them. Like, for real though, you're speaking some real shit right here, you know?
Just saying, man.
Hell yeah. So I had the pleasure of interviewing Afta a couple years ago, right? And we did several albums here. He's been on the show several times actually, but the way that he breaks down freestyle, just like you said it, right? Just having words flow, having 5 different words ready for the same. You know what I mean? Like
it's called being
fucking crazy,
it's called
bro.
being a wordsmith, bro.
Yeah, man, for real.
You know,
for real.
I love O Solo.
Yeah.
Charlie Clips. You know what I mean? Those type of guys that run metaphor schemes, starting here, carry pieces of it somewhere else, and end up, because verbally your mind will, you know, hear that autistic, that auditorial, you know what I mean? That audio that sounded like that first word, but it's a totally different pronunciation or enunciation,
man,
or just phrase that took something that shouldn't go together and link it all the way together. It's
fucking crazy,
and
right?
when your brain hits that shit, that's that quick endorphin pop.
Yeah.
You're like, man, you're
that's fucking wild, bro.
And shit. That's what I'm talking
Hell yeah.
about. That it's very you know what I mean?
I love all that, bro. All those little things that you just said right now, man. That's the kind of shit I love, man.
But that just take it back to, you know, back in the day when people would gather around and commune with whatever they had. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Meat, beer, wine, music, have a good time. Let's do this. Since we could wipe asses and piss standing up.
For real.
You know what I mean? If you believe in evolution. You know, I don't know if y'all alien conspiracy theorists or werewolf theory. I don't give a shit. Anunnaki, I don't really give a shit.
Whatever it is,
We all paying bills.
Hell yeah. Did you are you a fan of Joyner Lucas, right? I'm pretty sure because you know you're a lyricist. That one song where he raps and then he raps it backwards and still have it make sense.
He's got some great some great creative songs, bro, that can really dial in when he needs to make a hit. And really dial in when he makes something that makes you think or feel.
It's crazy.
And it's not too many artists that are left in this day and age that make you think and feel and still put out some shit to slap. You know what I mean? So
they could only do one or the other, but not everything. You know what I mean?
It's still a fine line to be found with music like that. It's just whether or not certain things are being pushed. You know, product placement takes money to push a product in the placement of the viewer, the consumer, anybody that can get reach to it to profit off of it, and marketability is key. So if a song has mass marketability, this is what we gonna get with. And for a while, I think what has crippled the industry is the mundane, everything sound the same. So when you really start to peel off of that, and it's breaking the tradition that has been reset of like, this is how we like this is how we like this is what's popular, this is what's being looked for, you're cutting yourself off from a whole different field of genre expansion and possibilities. You know what I mean? Now you're circumventing, let's just say this was Marvel in a timeline. You just erased all the Lupe fiascos. We never got no kick push. You know what I'm saying? You just erased all the Kendricks. You know what I'm saying? You erased all the Coles. Hell, you even erased the goddamn Drake. The Big Sean's. We never got a Big Daddy Kane because somebody thought it would be funnier or actually more profitable to just put out this bullshit. And bullshit ain't nothing but chewed up grass, bruh.
And for a while we were there too. For a while there was nothing but garbage coming out, bro. Come on.
Look, let me give you 2 examples, okay? We all cranked that. And that nigga said, give me what you got for a poke chop. And we danced to that bullshit.
Like what the fuck, right?
Okay.
But because the beat was good, I guess, right?
We was all in. Look, Cadillac.
He already used the dance, right? Fucking Cadillac knows the dance already.
Cadillac. Look, man, okay, we all guilty of being dumb to shit. And was just like, that's cool, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
But you still do it.
Yeah, we still do it. And because we just like, whatever. I'm not gonna argue this shit. I don't have to tolerate it, consume it. I don't have to. I see it. It's there. I don't mean I'm gonna go buy the album or the single. But usually, you end up seeing it enough, and you're like, oh, that shit got a video now. Back when MTV was around, rest in peace, big old.
R.I.P.
You know what I'm saying?
That's when you feel your age, huh?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And hey man, the Advil commercials with the little glowing dude where he got the back page, taking Advil will stop it. Hey,
I miss all that, man. For real.
But you know, things like that make you realize, like, okay, there's always going to be, like I say, a part of the business where this is where the money is made and this is where the fun is had. You know what I mean? You can have fun and make money, you know, or you could just make money
Yep.
And it ain't that fun, but it can be.
But,
you'll find a way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You just got to adapt to all of that, man.
Yeah, and
Exactly.
this is part of the structure where people got to understand. You know, not everything is anything.
Yeah.
And I mean that by saying
I like that you said that right
by
now.
saying this, everything out here is something to someone, but it's not anything to everyone.
Yeah.
Yes.
Some people don't look at shit the same.
Yeah.
So when you got all the, you know what I mean, Roots or Talib Kweli's or Mos Def in their eras making this real heavy music to a time where motherfuckers is shake your ass, watch yourself. Okay, that was the beginning of it.
Yeah. Okay. So it started with Mystical then, right?
No.
All right.
It was way before that.
Yeah, because there were several songs
because
before that.
bro, you could take it all the way back to the 80s, man. You could take it back.
It's always been
You
there,
could
in
take
other
it back
words.
to where, you know, gangster rap was introduced, you know, versus, you know, Curtis Blow with knees on the brakes. Going all the way into, you know what I'm saying, Two Live Crew, Luke, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Miami boys, shout out to my boy Petey
real.
Green over
Hell
there.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Shout out,
saying? And when they was coming out with, you know, Pop That Coochie and all this other shit.
Yeah.
And, you know, Me So Horny and motherfuckers was banning that shit.
Yeah.
They was having protests and people stomping
it
on
was
the
fucking
ground
crazy.
and shit.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm going to keep it real with you, man. That's where the phrase when it comes to, and I'm not saying just in Hollywood, any publicity is good publicity, but it did stir controversy. King of controversy in rap music, Eminem. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And let's just flash forward with all the little tidbits and shit I could touch on to where we at now. A lot of this shit bullshit.
Yeah.
A lot of this shit bullshit, bro. But hey, they got the money, they got the backing, they got the label, they got the promotions. You know, and believe it or not, it's more one-hit wonders in pop music than there is in rap.
Oh, yeah, for real.
You know what I mean? Because most of those funders come from professional backgrounds.
Yeah.
You know, somebody washing their money through taxes or a real estate guy that's like, you know what? My nephew does this or my niece knows this and that. That's how you end up with the fucking next Justin Bieber or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Sometime it worked.
Sometimes,
Most of the time it don't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because they don't know how many people came before that Justin Bieber that failed. Yeah, so
especially
you're right about that.
When you're dealing with similar management teams, you're like, you got another one for us. They like, this one gonna hit though.
This is the one.
And that motherfucker might get up there. But,
you never know,
But they end up face down at a bar in San Diego with a pocket full of blow or some shit on TMZ. And you like, Ain't that the same motherfucker with the little faux hawk that was on your Instagram? Didn't they just do a meet and greet? You be like, nah, what you talking about?
You're right about that. Hey, man,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Time changes, you know what I mean? But it's always there. You see all this type of shit, you know, and it's not gonna stop. It's never gonna go away. It's up to you what you want to go ahead and listen to, what you let in your ears, pretty much.
Yeah,
right?
man, and all in how you know, like how we said in the beginning, how you conduct yourself and whatnot when you're in these environments. All that shit matters, bro.
Yeah.
You know, I can never expect myself from anybody else. And anybody that's listening, don't expect you from other people. Just don't. I've been disappointed many times.
Yeah.
But you never know it. You know what I mean? It's just like, thought different. You know what I mean? Maybe you would think, that motherfucker, I thought they was going to be solid. Oh, well. And you got to carry on about your day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I say to all DJs, if you know me and you cool with me, you already know. But for the ones that's out there, that's like,
yeah.
I wasn't coming for your job at first. It wasn't personal.
Some people take it like that, bro. It's fucking crazy.
Yes. Like I said at first.
It's crazy,
But since y'all want to make it personal,
here we go. We can go there too, type shit. But
bro.
You see all of that. It is crazy. We're gonna get into the DJ thing.
It is.
Yeah. Let's wrap up this music thing. All right. So how do you write lyrics, man? Do you even write lyrics?
Okay.
You got albums coming out. It's a different way.
Yes, and no.
All right.
It depends on what I'm doing. So, if I'm composing like from scratch, I'll call my cousin Art Mark. You know what I'm saying? Marcus Masabas. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the light-skinned twin Derek. You know what I'm saying? So like I shout out my cuddies, man. I'll be like, I got a concept for this, whatever, right? You know what I mean? If I'm not producing it myself or putting together the sounds or whatnot, I'm always spitballing ideas. And same with them. We always just stay in the conversation of
collaboration,
of composition and shit.
Cool.
He does a lot of big work, man. So I take what he says seriously in the aspect of him knowing so much about music theory and language, bro. I'm talking notes, keys, all that.
It's a whole other shit.
Yeah,
music.
like his brain is trained totally different. You know what I mean? And when you're around different people like that, man, it attunes you to things that you might not have thought you were able to discover about the creative process.
Yep.
So, especially with visuals, you know what I mean? And music videos and whatnot. I love having a different quality and theme to my music visuals because it translates a lot. It translates a lot in the writing process.
All right.
So when I'm writing something, by the time I'm done with the first verse, I've already thought about how can I conceptualize this visually.
That's interesting.
Straight up, no matter what the fuck I'm talking about, I'm ready to make every song a visual. That's the type of era we in where it's cool. With content. So like, if that's the possibility, if that's the capability, if this is one of them ones where I'm gonna invest my time and money and effort and production and insurance and all this other shit to it, then I want to make sure that this is hitting the sweet spot, baby. You know what I mean? So
you're looking at the whole picture, not just this right here. Yeah. And at the moment,
the way I used to write when I was younger, I would sit in my car, bro, somewhere encapsulated, somewhere closed. You know, I can write anywhere. I can do anything. Hell, I've written some of my best songs on the toilet. Fun fact.
Hell yeah, you got time to think in there.
I was like, hold on. Oh, that sounds real good. And then by the time your legs start going numb, you're like, oh, fuck. I still gotta wipe my ass. Damn. All right, so, but yeah, hey, trust me, some of your favorite 24KG hits were written on the shit.
Come on, look at them all different now.
Hey, that lets you know them motherfuckers is really the shit, bro.
Yeah, the shit, yeah.
And because
you're on your phone then.
Yeah, a place at peace. But this is before the phone and whatnot. I'd have my notepad. I sit in the car or something like that.
The notepad thing,
somewhere, you know what I mean, comfortable and clothes, headphones, you know what I mean, and really visualize what I'm writing. And if you listen to some of my earlier work, you can really tell that the verbal visualization aspect was really something I was punching. I wanted people to see what I was talking about because you can't be there with me. You can imagine, but I still want you to feel something that maybe an artist that delivered it to you previously you've forgotten about. And being a great articulator of circumstance when it comes to descriptive forms of rap. So you got me in my serious shit now.
Hey, this is interesting stuff right here, though.
It makes one feel as if they were there with you in the moment.
Damn.
Now, I'll use as an example, Nas, Rewind, or I Gave You Power. Where he's telling a perspective of a gun and how it's abused, how it empowers people, how it changed them, how it took motherfuckers from them. And if you can relate to something like that, it imprints not only on your psychological trauma you may have shared, went through, that you can relate and attach in real time to hearing something that strikes you in the heart. You can be more confident to share your own.
Damn.
It leads as an example of not everything is, pistols and sliding.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People fighting spiritual and mental wars out there too, but it just don't sound cool when you say it like that.
Exactly,
It's like, oh, this nigga preaching and shit. It's
yeah.
Like, nah, listen, I know you motherfuckers don't give a fuck about shit. I'll probably give a fuck about less than you do, but the things that I do care about, quantify in comparison to anything that you think that you know about me.
Yep.
And like an onion, it's like layers. And them layers make you cry, bro, when you start peeling them shits.
Oh, yeah.
But they so sweet when you cook them up.
Oh, hell yeah. But you got songs, man. Songs as deep as that. Those are the ones that stick out. Those are the ones that have staying power after you listen to a whole album. You know what I mean?
Yes,
and I'm big on lyrics, man. That's my shit. I love listening to that. I love diving deep into like a track or even a whole album, even better, right?
Yep.
But yeah, you're right about that, but people don't have the patience or aren't into that kind of, like you say, Lupe Fiasco, where they're lyricists, you know what I mean? Shit like that. So yeah, you got a good point right there.
Yeah, it's like the people not into the storyline anymore.
Yeah, they're all into anything. Everything is just a verse, and that's it. You're gone. But
that's because
music has changed,
we
man.
sitting in that microwave generation. We living in a time of like, I want it. Hey, it's my money and I want it now. JG Wentworth fucked everybody up.
Yeah, for real. That's where we're at, man. So
I say that because like people don't want to work. They want instant gratification, instant satisfaction. Don't nobody
that's
want
crazy,
to
huh?
like things are more gratifying when you put some work into some shit.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Appreciate it
saying?
more.
Like, come on, man. Like, why you think people so obsessed with being in the gym, bro? I used to be a gym rat. And bro, I'll tell you like this, man. Yeah, I was an angry motherfucker, but man, I felt so fucking good.
Yeah.
I was just doing it wrong. You know what I'm saying? I had personal problems. I was punishing myself. I was like,
It's your way to vent right there.
I was like, I'm gonna do this. You know what I mean? Now, shit, I just look at it as like, bro, the results you get from a visible change, an immediate gratification, is what we live in now. Instagram, the social media platforms, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? People want to know everything at a thumb swipe.
Yeah. They don't want to search anymore.
Tell
They don't wanna
somebody
do
to
that.
read
Put
a
some
fucking
work.
map and watch how many bullets they sweat.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Calculate the miles
Oh,
from
hell
Bakersfield
yeah.
to Los Angeles on
Oh,
this
yeah.
fucking 8-piece
Here's the
folded
map.
out map.
Yep.
Go.
Hell yeah.
Huh?
Yep.
That's too hard.
What?
Yeah.
Hey, you know you can just follow the motherfucking signs on the road, but my phone
Yep.
tells me the traffic updates. And
Yep.
it shows me in,
easier,
in
yeah.
real time. Hey, you know what else used
for
to
real.
work in real time when I was growing up and still works today? Fucking eyes. Use them. Use your fucking eyes.
For real. Nobody wants to work.
Hell
Yeah,
no,
you're right
man.
about that. You're right
These
about
motherfuckers
that.
got me so mad I lost my damn chapstick. God damn it.
Hey, KG, have you ever ran into a writer's block?
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
How do you deal with that, bro? Like,
Go do something else.
look how he's standing. He's like, yeah, easy. It's easy. Go live a little bit.
Yeah, go do some shit. You know what I mean? Fucking go jack off.
Yeah,
make the
you got
best
something to talk
decisions-
about.
You make the best decisions after you fucking jack off. The
After you
fuck's
nut.
wrong with y'all? Post nut
That's fucking-
clarity, nigga. You about to spend some fucking money?
Hey, there's some
off
shirts.
first.
There's some shirts right there, bro.
Like, go fucking jack off before you spend that money,
Yeah,
you
go-
dumb motherfucker. Save that
That's
shit. We don't
fucking
know what the
funny, man.
fuck gonna happen tomorrow.
Yeah, there you go.
Just saying, man.
Hey, that's a good way of
But
putting it
yeah,
right
like
there. Yeah.
writer's block. There's been times where I've been like, oh fuck, and where I'll just stop production on a song entirely.
Go with it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be like, you know what? It'll be there tomorrow. And not to count my days early, nothing like that. You'll never know what's gonna happen tomorrow. Jesus Christ. But when you know, like, because with the Everything Changed album, that was the first song, first time I put out a lengthy album that I wanted to diversify and show versatility in my range, but not give it all away, but just really give them a pack of cards.
all right.
And you know what I mean? These cards change with every season.
Yeah.
So I wanted to make sure that with Everything Changed, you got Kimball Woods. You didn't just get 24KG. Those songs through that summer, I made like 34. Only put out like 14, 15.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to put out everything. But that shit meant so much to me during a time where I think as an adult, bro, you really got to look at what you're doing. And if it ain't for you, it ain't for you. And if things around you aren't for you, you better have the wisdom to know that shit and not keep thinking that you got all the time in the fucking world. The reason why I called that shit Everything Changed is because everything changed. Something happened professionally in my life that allowed me to exhale, allowed me to know everything that I am and what I've been doing is not just frivolous. It's not a tree that I've been watering that's not going to bear fruit. Now, it may not blossom every year, but because I see the concentration that's going into it, I know the fruit that it will bear
Yeah.
can feed me as it's been feeding me for years to come. Once I gain that, it's a sense of, you know, you don't need much from people. You really don't care much what people think or whatnot. But the professional acknowledgement from people that I know at labels, offers with songs that went on to be in like Nick Cannon movies back in the day, with projects, things that I did with other people that I also learned how to do myself. Once those things started to become available where I knew how to get voice track work or place a song on a Tubi movie or a Hulu film or something like that, and see residual streams and all that.
Different, yeah.
Big checks.
Yeah.
Things that I could say, hey, mama, you know what I'm saying? Your boy doing all right. What's happening? You know what I mean? What you need?
Yeah.
You know, and things that reaffirm the investment in yourself gave me that self-validation in a positive way.
That's dope right there,
because that project started a little dark, bro, because it was more of a ventilation, you know what I mean, of frustration and things. And you can hear with the song structure and the difference in versatility, range and production, that a lot of things were going on and changing through that. Now, you know, it also infuriated me in a positive way. That drive went up tenfold.
Hell yeah.
Because it's like you get a little... It's like a little
That's
rabbit
tight.
with the little bottle. You
Now you want some more. Now.
Fuck all that. Fuck all that. I need this.
Yeah.
And but also it taught me patience. So when I came out, because prior to that, after that, you had Kimball DeVal EP. Yeah. And man, that was real swagadocious.
Yeah.
That shit. Hey, I ain't gonna say a nigga ain't never been in his bag, but in that aspect, the bag was like, oh man, you wearing this motherfucker like a coat. I'm like, it was, yeah. You know what I mean? It was intentionally disruptive, and you could say cocky. I really don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's how you were feeling at that moment.
Punch you in the mouth about it if you want to do that. You know what I'm saying? But it was more of a statement EP. And then when Itis came out, which really yielded the awards, the flow of like, damn, you ain't no joke. You really are what you say you are.
Yeah.
I'm like, always been. You know what I'm saying? Like my boy Big Mike say, stay punching on him.
There you go.
Stay punching on him. Like my boy Rock say, stay punching on him, KG. So, you know what I mean? It was more of the, okay, fuck punching on them. Let's knock their ass on their back pockets.
There you go, for real.
Yeah. So I told you so, Itis. I was, as you say, writer's block. I was struggling with names for this project. I was like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is this? You know what I mean? And I was explaining to my girl, I was like, hey, look, this feels like, because she was there when I was making the whole thing. She was just like, this really sounds like you have a chip on your shoulder. Like, whoever pissed you off or whatever pissed you off, you rapping like it. But you acting like, oh yeah, it's cool, but you coming back with something. Yeah. And it's almost like she was like, I told you so. Ooh. Like you got that energy that's like, I told you so. Ooh. Because, hey, let me tell you something, man. She seen me in my most feral states. Yeah. Shout out to the homie Rab. We was about, man.
Shout out to Rab.
Me and my boy Rab was out terrorizing some fools one night, bro. It was, you know what I'm saying? Allegedly. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it was just like, it was at a show and it was being disruptive at my people's spot. You know what I'm saying? They had to go. So, you know, we made them leave. And anyway, you know, legally, respectfully.
Yeah.
Non-violently.
That's that one song. That's when you guys wrote that one song.
And you know what I'm saying? So when somebody has seen you in your most aggressive nature, not just acting a fool, but just type of person you are. You don't tolerate no shit. You want everybody to be happy, everybody respect everybody. You got a problem, get the fuck up out of here. When somebody remember those not so great times about you, still love you and respect you and contribute to the game and know everything that come with it. Yeah. Man, that right there, oh man, bro. That shit. It hit me in the heart because I was like, not too like you say, you can't expect yourself from other people. Yep. Yeah. She showed me a piece of myself and what she cared about with my music.
Hell yeah.
That's why I love her for that.
That's a keeper right there.
Yeah. I was like, ooh, you dangerous like me, but you little. Hey, you little teeny little sexy thing. Hold on,
get over here.
Yeah, I was like, and she was like, itis. Give them the itis. So, you know, we always joke about the itis. Dave Chappelle, I got the itis. But she was like, I told you so.
Bam.
That was basically saying, go out there and kick their ass.
Yeah.
Beat they motherfucking ass,
yeah, hell
baby.
yeah.
Some shit my mama would have told me.
God
I
damn,
was
hell
like,
yeah.
So Itis, that energy that went into that EP, like just this little story this week, there's plenty of those that really made every
dope, though.
song one
Yeah.
of these.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It gave me that, this is what it feels like when you really tapping in. Looking inwardly. Everybody looks out for inspiration and shit. Motherfuckers forget to look in yourself.
Right.
Look
Ooh,
you.
I love that.
You are the greatest motherfucker God ever made.
Hell yeah.
It's only one fucking you.
Yep.
Even if you got a twin, a triplet, a whatever the fuck, it might be 5 of y'all from the same womb. I pray for your mama pussy. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It's only one of you, even if you are identical. Yep. Everybody got a doppelganger in the fucking world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hell, I think I seen a fucking Arvin version of me. You know, when I was coming down here on Oak Street. I was like, that's KG if he was an Arvin. He missing about 6 dreads. That nigga got a face tattoo.
Shit.
That
That's
nigga,
the other me.
he has silver teeth. He ate a lot of candy when he was a kid. He's fucked up. Okay.
But it gives you gotta look twice, huh?
Yeah, you gotta look twice. You know what I'm saying? So
That's fucking funny,
always,
man.
you know what I mean?
I like that what you're saying,
I remember
though, yeah.
that shit of knowing that if you can't find inspiration or you got writer's block, do something else, listen to yourself, or look within yourself.
Damn, I love
that
man.
shit, bro. You know
I
what
love
I
that
mean?
right there, yeah.
Because it's only one you, baby. You got to
Yep.
take care of that shit.
Hell yeah. For
You
real.
an investment.
Hell yeah. Give it 1,000%, man.
Real talk,
Let's
man.
talk about DJing, man. You know, so
Yeah.
you're out there, you know, I had the pleasure of seeing you perform live. You know what I mean? What goes into DJing? What got you into DJing? Because that's a whole other skill, too.
Okay. Let me tell you something. Fuck these motherfuckers. No, I'm just
The same story, but for a different thing.
No. Okay, but yeah, fuck the bullshit. What got me into DJing, I've always been around DJs, bro. Like real shit. Jonathan Ramirez, DJ Edit,
out, yeah.
one of the best human beings on the fucking planet. And I'm not just saying that as him as a DJ. When I say when it comes to being a father, when it comes to being a friend, he's a phenomenal DJ. And he was one of the most innovative dudes I've ever met before I even knew I wanted to DJ. So let me break it down to you like this, man. We like 15, 16 years old. Desktops were out. It wasn't no laptops.
No.
This motherfucker
Desktop.
figured out how to hook up an
fucking
SL1
way,
box
bro.
to
No
a
fucking
desktop,
way.
and we was rocking house
made it
parties
portable.
and shit. Dang. Like, bruh.
God damn, you're talking about like the big old fucking motherboard,
bro,
a
all
screen,
that.
a monitor. Yeah, you know
Yes.
flat screens back then.
Nah, hell
that
no,
big
it
ass
wasn't,
one, you had to
bruh.
carry all that.
Like, I'm
it
talking,
took a team, dog.
I'm talking we phasing right out of the era where Apple had them clear PCs
Oh,
that came in different
yeah.
colors and
With the
shit.
different shell in the back, yeah.
We phasing all out of that shit.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
getting a little flatter, but shit's still heavy.
Oh, hell yeah.
This motherfucker figured out how to get it going. And I'm talking, bruh, like ahead of his time.
He was digital before that was even out.
He was producing, getting out of high school and fresh out of like his senior year and all that. And then the year after, he was producing for Big Tone, who was the manager of Mo Thugs, affiliate of Bone Thugs.
Oh, hell yeah. Mo Thugs family.
And Duna, the Mac and Murder mixtape. You know what I mean? You could have found that at Target. Produced right here by DJ Edit in Bakersfield, California,
crazy,
man.
dog.
You know what I'm saying, bro? And dog, you know, things of that nature that I didn't think I would pick up on skills around people, like, because I had no interest in it. You know
really?
what I mean?
Okay.
And shout out to my boy Matt Palafox, DJ Damage.
Shout out.
You know what I'm saying? And John Fox, you know what I'm saying? My bro, rest in peace, man. They lived down the street from my aunt. So I was over there all the fucking time. Just whatever. And bro, when you're around music your whole fucking life, of course you pick up some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
It's a whole other skill, though,
yeah,
man.
so one day, I'm like, what the fuck is that? What y'all doing? It's like, oh, we playing horse. Like, I'm like, horses with basketball.
Yeah.
Fuck y'all. Like, no, it's the same shit. Like, a DJ moves, and it was like 4 of them over there.
Yeah.
DJ does a trick, moves out the way. Next guy comes in, does the same trick. When it comes back to the original guy, we do another trick, and so forth. And whoever fucks up elimination.
Elimination,
So the last one left.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was like, I like this
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Because I would just be like, oh, this shit is dope to watch.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I mean? But when you got that itch, when you want to compete, you be like, I want to try it.
I want to try
I
it.
wanna
Yeah,
try
yeah.
it. You know what I'm saying? And I sucked. I fucking
Yeah.
crashed out. First one immediately.
You were gone
I was like,
on the first round.
Yeah, that shit sounded like putting shoes in the dryer. But I would go over there on my off days. Damage would be like, he'd be like, hey, fool. The fuck are you doing?
And you know how he gets,
Yeah.
right?
I'm just having fun, bro. I'm just having fun. He's like, I'm asking you because I know you're having fun, but you could put something together if you wanted to. I was like, poppycock. Bah humbug. Bullshit. I'm a fucking rapper. And I'm a fucking rap. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna stick to my shit.
Yeah, at the time, I was, you know, in and out of radio. I was on 103.9 when they were Hip Hop Mas, when they were Spanish
Yeah,
station. I went back up north to the Bay and tried to get on air at KMEL, but it was nothing but promo team room. And shout out to Big Von. He's a PD there now.
Shout out, yeah.
You know, whether he remember it or not, bro, you gave me some great ass advice and the shit worked the fuck out. So thank you, Big Von. And so when I came back to Bakersfield, bro, you know, he had said something that really lingered in me that was like, okay, yeah, there's always more talented people than people that may be in the position now. Mm-hmm. But there are also people who are deserving of an opportunity. You know, whether they're better than you or not, still got to get a shot in. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Everybody deserves a shot. Right. I can agree with that. Some people don't deserve how they got there, but who am I to say what somebody fucking deserves?
Yeah.
I don't know. Your dad might have killed somebody or run with the mob.
Yeah,
Fuck, I don't know. Trust fund, baby, spoiled ass bitch nigga. I don't know this. And that, you know, so you see how people get there, whether you know how they did or not, that's none of your concern. Your job is to do your fucking job and be better than everybody at the fucking job.
Bam.
No matter what.
Yeah.
Sick, feel good, your bitch broke up with you, whatever the fuck.
You got to put it on that page.
Cares.
Yeah, nobody gives a fuck. Yeah.
They're all going to laugh at you. They're all going to laugh at you.
Yeah.
You got to be ready for all that shit, bro. So, you know what I mean? I looked at it as like, okay, I'm ready to take it serious. And, you know, I was working on an internet show called The Core. Shout out to my boy John Fu.
Shout out.
You know what I mean? It was way ahead of its time. It was the first like internet radio streaming station.
Yeah,
Real talk, doing thousands. And this was the second go at it. The first run I wasn't around for. It was in LA. It was before my time. But we had a building out here, bro. It was running great. Everything, you know, goes up smooth when everybody's doing what they supposed to. And it wasn't my first run, but for a lot of people, it was their first run. And little local fame, little local attention went to their head. And shit started, you know, you started getting hiccups along the way.
Yeah.
By that time, I had already started to find a niche within DJing because there's not too many black DJs out here, and the ones that have been out here, people forget or speak of as if they didn't contribute to the culture. Which is crazy to me. You know what I mean? So shout out to Sparkle, X-Ray, Dos Muchos, Ace, Spoon. You know what I mean? And, hey, anybody,
putting it down right now.
Anybody that Ash B, you know what I'm saying? Case to Face. Anybody else that I'm not, you know what I'm saying, naming right now just because we got to move on. I see you. I fucks with you.
Hey,
I respect you, and I love you. You know what I mean? You got to shout out, you know what I'm saying, Luther and Luke. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Solo and Luke, man. You know what I'm saying?
The list goes on, man.
Bro. But I say that because that's just a handful of black DJs.
Yeah.
And we get treated like dog shit out here.
Really?
Straight up.
Fuck.
Now, shout out to the venues and owners and management that don't look at that. They look at your skill, who you are as a person, and what you do for their business positively. I speak very highly on that because it shows you who somebody really is about their character. They ain't looking at, this 6 foot light skinned nigga with dreads and gold teeth. What the fuck he want? Bro, I've had this shit where motherfuckers be like, they fall in love with my voice, see me in person and be like, oh, I didn't know you was.
I don't know. Yeah.
And I'm like, is that gonna be a problem?
Fuck, man. Yeah, we get that shit
Bro,
too,
like,
bro.
you be like, what the fuck? I didn't know y'all was even moving like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's crazy that still exists, man.
Yeah, but one thing I do love is for the people who don't feel that way.
Yeah.
And I go in somewhere and do something that they think shouldn't be possible, like seeing somebody like me play Spanish all night.
Not expecting it, huh? But yeah.
Oh man, play Indian music all night.
Oh, that's a whole other vibe, yeah.
You know, play EDM all night. I don't know why y'all think niggas can't play EDM.
Yeah, you're probably the only one that does it, but you're fucking doing it, bro.
Yeah, hey, shout out to my man Kev King.
Yeah,
a vet
King,
out here.
for real, yeah.
Veteran.
Oh, hell yeah.
Bro, look,
That's a broski of the blood,
I
yeah.
grew up listening to Kev King.
Fuck yeah.
Not knowing he was black until I met him as an adult.
Really? Okay.
Straight up. Because,
Yeah.
so, hey, when you're selling a product and you professional, it can come off racially ambiguous.
Yeah.
You don't see somebody that you listening to unless you blatantly know and they let you know, motherfucker, I'm black.
Yeah.
I'm black, y'all, and I'm biggity black, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And got a fucking hair on my lip. Goddamn. Fucking, when I met him, I was like, hold on, you motherfucking Kev King? He was like, yeah. I was like, I lost my shit. I was like, you black? Yeah. He's like, nigga, he's a brother. He
Yeah,
like
he's beyond brother, dog. Yeah.
Chocolate
Nah,
nigga.
he got Cadillac beat, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, was Kev wearing that Pepto Bismol pink?
No. Hey, no. Actually, bro, he was my manager at the strip club. You know what I'm saying? When I used to DJ at the strip club.
Hell yeah.
We got some stories about
Yeah,
that.
I know.
But,
Shout out to Kev for real.
But yeah, bro, and like without Kev, bro, I'm gonna keep Kev really helped me calm down and prioritize and professionalize myself if you really want to last a while out here. You know what I mean? Not just out here in general, just in industry.
Yeah, industry,
you know what I mean? And shout out to him, bro, because he played a big hand and said, hey, young man, that's cool and all, but you can't beat up the whole world. Niggas got guns. And I was like, hey, you right. You right, bro. Yeah, you know, I don't want to end up on the news. You know what I'm saying, bro?
I got a lot to do still. Yeah.
I gotta. You right, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kick back with you, man, and start watching it, and instead of just running through shit.
Yeah.
And the more I watched, the more I became aware of who's rooting for you.
Yeah.
Who's rooting against you, who really has no interest but will come around when it's convenient, and the shit that you'll go through. DJing is not just button pushing, mixing, carrying around equipment, all this other shit that people will glorify it to be. It's a very gratuitous industry, but it's very gruesome as well. It's very heartless. It's very cold. It's very cutthroat. It's very backstabbing. So if you have DJ friends and you yourself are a DJ, count yourself lucky because they are not watching your pockets.
Yeah, for real.
You are learning from each other. You are sharpening each other's skill set, and you are making whatever it is in your area where you're playing better. I've been a resident at Riley's for going on 7 years, maybe a little bit more. I've seen a lot of people come and go. Been at various places downtown. Shout out to Jerry's, seen them change their whole look and everything. I love them, man. They fam bam. You know what I mean? This Thursday, I'll be at Crash doing an EDM event.
EDM,
yes, yes, man. We playing
Holy shit. Yep.
Took the drugs and the drugs are working. Took the drugs and the drugs are working. We doing all that shit down there.
That's dope, man. Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? I really profess this from my heart, and I stand on that because, like I say, if Bakersfield wasn't so racist, I'd be in more places. I've been at all the high ends. I've been at the previous wave of shit, but I'm disappointed in the niggas that got my name in their mouth at places where I've helped them learn those skills.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
You see a lot of that out there. Yeah.
Bro, and motherfuckers know who I am and what I'm about and what I've grown up into and all this other shit, but who I am does not define that shit. But don't think I still won't slap the shit out of somebody when I don't want to. Where I'm at in my life right now is so cool. Bro, I don't be on no bullshit. I'm respectful to people.
But if they're bringing it,
I ain't even got to know you. I everybody head, kiss the babies, hey, wave at everybody, all that shit, bro.
Do what you got to do.
Because The day somebody says fuck you, everybody else is gonna look at them and say, well, why is it fuck him?
Yeah, yeah.
Because I ain't heard nothing but good shit about this motherfucker.
Exactly.
Right.
Well,
Exactly.
I could tell you this about how this motherfucker was or 15 years ago. Okay, and you sound like a bitch.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
sound
yeah.
like a hater. And it does, to a degree, upset me in the fact that it's like, damn, I wish everybody the best. I want everybody to win. I don't give a fuck how you feel, what you think, what you do. As long as you the best at that shit, I'll be scouting talent. I look at the motherfucker's skill. I don't give a shit if you're pink, purple, green, whatever the fuck you into in between. If you rocking, get
Damn.
money over here.
I like that.
Real
right
shit,
there,
bro.
for real.
We could find some shit for you. We can create some shit for you. But if you just one of them, oh, why didn't they pick me? Was you trying?
Yeah.
Was you really putting it out there?
Yeah, yeah.
Was you really selling yourself, so to speak? Like, I'm that nigga. I'm the best.
Yeah, you have to come with that mentality.
Bro, title belt.
Yeah.
Championship shit.
Yeah.
That's why I roll around with this motherfucker. It ain't
And you do.
It ain't, bro, this ain't no shit that I just be like, oh, it's a prop. It's because I really feel that. I
Yeah.
really live that shit.
I like that right
have
there.
underdogged my way up to the top where I am not even an underdog no more out here, bro.
Yep.
So when I defend that and I look at it as like, I tell you, I'll be the best on the tables at night. You want to go first? You want to go last? It don't matter to me.
Bam.
I'm a hard act to follow. When it come to performing, I'll wrap circles around your ass and give you some shit and put on a show and sweat my balls
Hey,
off.
for
And
real,
make sure,
man.
hey, I'm gonna make
For
sure
real,
people
I-
left satisfied, bro.
Bro,
I'm not
I-
just the champ by saying that shit. I'm the champ because y'all told me that.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
people that watch this shit, the people that's out there fucking with me on a daily basis through the last 10 years. Shout out to my boy Buddha Bless, because he
out,
really
yeah.
gave me the nickname the Gold Wolf. He went,
Yeah.
bro, when I first started working at the station, he know my struggle. He know how hard it was for me to get up in there. He knew how I came up, how I grew up, who I grew up with. He was like, I'm proud of you, Cuddy. You went from the lone wolf to a gold wolf.
Hey, that shit fucking
It's so hard.
it's fucking taken,
Bro, so
That's fucking dope, man.
I was kicking back one day, nigga. I was like, oh man, and I heard a wolf howl in a movie. And this is when I was like getting my drops and shit together. Cause I still use it, but one of my first DJ drops was a Mario coin. You're in the mix with 24KG.
Ding.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, all right.
I got some there, yeah.
So I started making sure whenever I change up my drops, because you don't want the same drops. You want something
Yeah.
that's familiar with
Yeah.
shit, but something that grabs people's attention currently in the sound you might have heard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So by the time the wolf howl evolved into a leopard roar, into an eagle screech, you know what I'm saying?
You did all of them before you landed.
It just depends on what animal I'm feeling like.
Yeah.
Shout out to my boy Slick Young. He used to call me the animal. And I had no sense. Anybody that's still my friend, thank you so much.
Yeah, I feel you on that one, bro.
I was not an easy nigga to be friends with back
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
day. Just growing, but you know, when you grow up aggressive, bro, and you got to look at shit a certain way. Stone Cold Steve Austin, DTA, don't trust anybody, bitch.
Yep.
And you got to grow out of that shit sometimes.
Yeah.
Even if it's just for the moment. You know what I'm saying, man?
Yeah.
I'm just getting steamed up over here.
Because you're
boy.
getting heated over here, man.
Yeah, man. I over here flashbacking and shit. Get off me. Flashbacks, bro. Just anyway, you know, looking at shit from the perspective of just basically trying to hold myself more accountable, man. Because motherfuckers that have their opinion, they own them thoughts. That's cool.
Yeah.
You can look like an ass, you can look like a hater, you can talk shit and all that other shit. That still don't mean you're gonna play better than me.
Yeah,
We can play the same music. Most DJs do play the same music all the fucking time in the same set, and that's why people walk out they fucking club and come down to Riley's and be like, "Damn, nigga, you killing this!"
That's the new shit right there. Yeah.
Because I keep it fresh.
Yeah,
Like
you
my
have to.
drops.
You have to, yeah.
You have to update. You got to really be on your shit. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't think they got to put any effort because DJing is expensive as well.
Yeah.
Okay, the equipment
yeah.
and all that shit. So what you invest in your personal setup, your personal use, your personal equipment, don't be worried about keeping up with somebody else and they got this and that. It's not what you have, it's how you use what you fucking got.
There you go. For real. For real.
Now, another thing I want to say, let me take a drink of water.
Yeah.
Because
Hey,
this
for real,
this
though.
the killer right here. The reason why a lot of these DJs, and I'll say most of them, suck, lose whatever fire or passion they have or start off with. Some of them continue to reinvent and find themselves, whatnot. It's all good, bro. For every variable that I'm explaining for what I'm about to say is this. I got all my own shit. Does it matter? Does it make me better than you? You would say no. I say yes, because I'm not hiding behind the aesthetic of a club providing everything for me. You walk in a network where you got a big end club, the dance floor, mirror polishings, all this shit, all that. Hey, been there, done that. Do that on the regular. Know what it's like. Okay, but you take that shit away and drop your ass in an environment where everything depends on the music and your shit. You're responsible for all this shit. It's a different level of coming in there carefree and just playing whatever, getting drunk and talking to bitches and making DJs look bad. You motherfuckers have made DJs, real good DJs, good people look bad and fuck up the market value for the last 5-6 years out here doing gigs for fucking $100 or fucking drinks, or you just want to do them for free to get your name out there instead of properly hollering at a DJ, shadowing the nigga, talking to the people that run the business and getting in there the right way, respectably. Because motherfuckers like me will do that shit for you, bro.
For real,
you ain't gotta backstab nobody. You ain't gotta shit talk no niggas. None of that shit. Because somebody who is not as patient as I have become will show you what the fuck that shit look like, bro. Because this shit is personal to niggas. Income is based on a lot of this shit, right? So your performance is based on that. So if you affecting my income and my performance, I'm fucking you up. Straight up. Because you went out of your way to fuck my career up.
Yeah, they ain't give a fuck about you.
You didn't give a fuck about the bills. I had none of that shit. You went. I could do the white thing instead of the right thing and sue you for slander. We got
time for that shit.
I caught you on the internet. I got screenshot slander. I know you ain't got the money to pay this litigation. I'd rather check you as a man and tell you to watch your mouth, but nowadays, that's considered terrorist threats. It's being violent. You're getting the police called on you and shit. Oh my God, this black man's out of control. It makes you unhireable. And to let someone trick you out of your spot is insane, but it happens to people more than you think. So if you are hiding behind the aesthetic of a club and you do not have your own gear, your own equipment, your own setup and whatnot, you stay safe at that club. You hide under those lights. You let those smoke machines cover your ugly ass, unattractive face because nobody wants to look at you. They just want to hear the music fucking anyway. And you think about what the fuck I'm doing and why I'm smiling ear to ear with a mouthful of gold. That's what I'm saying,
no,
bro.
For real.
Like, if you don't believe in yourself as much as I do, don't come around me.
And I've seen you DJ live. You got a whole fucking show going on. It's not just playing music.
Nah, bro.
It's a whole fucking show, man.
I appreciate the venues I can go into, and they provide all that. And I really love the ones that don't, because I can create my own aesthetic. I can put my lighting where I want. I can do whatever the fuck I feel and get it wrong or right as many times as I'm paid there to be until it gets right. And when people see that type of commitment, this ain't love. We ain't talking about love for the business. We talking about commitment and duty. Some shit motherfuckers don't even know how to grow up with or have instilled in themselves. I have a commitment to myself and how I'm presenting 24KG as a product. So my duty is to fucking practice, get my music together, know what the fuck I'm doing, carry myself with some poise, professionalism, and confidence, and know that I'm taking these motherfuckers on a journey. Now, another problem I have with motherfuckers that think they know everything in the booth, they don't take requests. Bruh, I get it. Some people can't walk up to you because of where you separated from, but this shit is still customer service. To certain levels, to certain degrees, it is still customer service, especially if you appreciate a tip.
Remember to always tip the DJ for real.
You know what I'm saying? You might get a tip from somebody, you might not even have it, but you got something close to it. Motherfucker be like, oh man, play Revolution or something, man. You be like, okay, I'm down.
I guess we're gonna have to
fuck it. No
blend
problem.
It in there somewhere.
And I always tell people, don't let these DJs lie to you. If they got internet and shit and the motherfuckers is standing up there drinking, they ain't working that hard, they ain't focused on shit. Hey, they might be relaxing. Be respectful though. Because as long as you got a laptop and one of these little sons of bitches, you got Wi-Fi and you can download some shit.
You got unlimited supply of music.
Stop lying to these motherfuckers, bro. That's why I say these motherfuckers be scumbags and liars. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? it's a lot of good ones, but it's so many bad ones out there that have been out there for so long. It killed the fucking market. It killed the value of it because now DJs are just in abundance. You can get your little cousin to DJ for $5.99 and some V-Bucks.
Pretty much.
That nigga like Fortnite? But hey, we'll give you all the Fortnite V-Bucks. That nigga 19 years old gets no pussy, but fucking can click the shit out of them thumbs.
Hell yeah.
And that's your fucking DJ?
Yeah.
This is your king? This is your fucking king. I'm about to, I'm about to Mbaku this nigga right now, bro.
Hey, let me ask you, KG, do you respect somebody that goes in, the DJ gets hired, and just hits play and that's it? Already has a pre-mix all ready to go and just doesn't try, or you tell me.
If they made it, if you made that mix, that's you still DJing.
Okay.
You made it, but some people have a performance anxiety live until they get comfortable. I've seen DJs go in and do that.
Okay.
Work it as a sound check, get accustomed to it, work some things in and out of their mix. And then, especially if they're setting up on a console or something that they're not familiar with, just so they get the range of things. There are steps to that. But if you just come in, push play on somebody else's shit that you done downloaded and start getting drunk and taking pictures and all that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I ain't got no respect for your bitch ass.
Because I have gone to parties and I've seen that. I can hear music, but I don't see a DJ in the booth. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what's going on here, man?
And they play somebody else's drop.
Yeah.
Or they got one of those.
You can hear the gold in there.
Download your mix today. And you like, I don't think that's in Pitbull's hotel motel. I don't think. What the fuck is
that's the remix.
And the niggas just doing it. He played on.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying, man.
What the fuck?
That's fucking crazy, man.
I don't hear nothing.
That shit is funny.
You know what I mean? But yeah, we call those posers, perpetrators, or hey, sometimes you might just have your homie standing there for you when you on a bathroom break. So don't get too crazy. If you catch somebody doing that, if you don't know the situation.
Yeah. All right.
Most patrons don't, but hey, I've seen what we just talked about, and I've seen the worst of that as well. So you know,
man, you see it all. You see it all. Just be careful who you hire, man.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Yeah.
Please be careful who you hire because you know you can have somebody really rock your shit. Or man, just
fuck your shit.
Yeah, bro. And don't expect to get like full service. Pause. You know what I'm saying? I agree with that one. Hey, don't expect to get like full service lights and fucking sound and mics and projectors and shit for $100.
Yeah. Hell, it's not gonna happen. Fuck no.
Hey, these DJ hoes is expensive. Excuse me. These DJ whores are expensive, bro. You know what I mean? But like, shout out and love to the motherfuckers that you know are as passionate about it like me. That showed me the way to where I wouldn't just talk recklessly or abusively or just comically.
You already did for like the past hour.
No. Without accredited merit. In your face proof, motherfuckers that have seen me get the fuck down in every fucking way to be like, hey man, I can say that. And if you don't like that shit, go fuck yourself.
Do
something. Become a better DJ. Become the greatest DJ of all fucking time and open the doors for everybody and swing open and shit and change the culture, start a school, do scholarships, all that shit just to shut me the fuck up.
Yeah, but you have to do all of that.
You gotta do all that shit
I like that.
Outrun
Become
me,
a better DJ.
Yeah,
I like that shit.
So hey, I'm just saying something to aspire to. Respectfully though. Because it breaks my heart, bro, deep down. I love this shit. But you got to treat it like a bitch that cheat on you. You ain't no good for me sometimes, but when you ain't, and we cool and we friends, when we're friends, we're great. It's the moment you call me at 3 a.m. drunk DJing is just like that. Come on, you know you missed it. Man, hey, I'm happy now.
Shit down,
I'm happy now. Leave me the fuck alone. You know what I'm saying? But when done right, and not everybody's version of right is just different like everybody's version of success. When it's done right for you, you find that sweet spot. And I pray everybody that does this shit and anything in life finds a sweet spot. And that's where true happiness is, because I don't say these things out of I want to hurt you. I say these things out of I expect better. from all y'all.
Damn,
because I've
there you
seen,
go.
like y'all have seen my ascension. I've seen y'all, and y'all, some of y'all are still in it. Still in the shit.
Doing the same
Can't
thing.
even wipe, don't even know how to wipe.
Yeah.
Man, I'm like,
Yeah.
that's how y'all feel? Y'all been doing this
Yeah.
shit all in 2 minutes. Bet. Wait for my coffee to cool off.
Before we wrap up this DJ conversation, how do you feel about DJing now? Everything is digitally. We're not carrying vinyls anymore.
I think
We're
it's-
not carrying CDs anymore.
Yeah,
you know,
hey,
cassettes, bro. Like,
I think it's fucking great because real shit, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Oh, you okay, I got CDJs. I got 1210 techniques. I remember having to carry those fucking 80 to 100 pound fucking cases.
the crates, bro.
Oh man, bro. Hey, look, let me tell you about a little spot called Camino Real, man, back in the day. Damage used to have me set up for him. This is what you would call apprenticeship. All you motherfuckers that don't know shit about
School them right now,
hard
yeah.
work and earning a slot and earning some shit. Okay, so quick story real quick. No, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Damage would be at Camino Real. Shout out to Alejandro. You know what I'm
shout out,
saying?
shout out.
And he would be like, set this up like this, blah, 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 blah. But he showed me at his house first because I would be over there hanging out, practicing, and he'd come back from a gig, and I'd be like, damn, I want to practice on your shit, but it's all disassembled. He's like, well, put it together.
Yeah, that's your job, dog.
Well, yeah. And I'm like, well, he's like, I ain't got a DJ till Monday. Nigga, it's Saturday. What the fuck you talking about? Like, you want to fucking practice? Put it together.
That sounds like Damage.
So, boom. I put it together, all that shit. And then, you know, one day he was like, all right, cool, man. You coming out with us tonight? I was like, yeah. He was like, shh, you want to drop a set? I was like, yeah. Now, I didn't get to drop a set yet. But this is how it went.
Yeah.
He would be like, this is how he came up. You know what I'm saying? You earn your way. You show me that you know how all this equipment work. If something go wrong, you know how to fix it by yourself.
Yeah.
You know what to do. This laptop crash, and I started off as a host. You know what I'm saying? If your laptop crash, you better have mouthpiece. You better talk to that crowd.
Damn,
and I tell you right now,
gotta be ready.
Ain't nobody out here running with me like that on the mic work. It's a couple people I will give some respect to because real shit, I put a feather in my cap from some of y'all niggas because y'all watch me grow up. And that's Ace, that's Kev King. You know what I'm saying? Y'all motherfuckers, boy, and my boy Dirty Sanchez, man. Y'all motherfuckers helped create that animal that Slick Young used to talk about just as a host, bro. There was a time I was working for a mortuary. Yes, I used to work for a mortuary.
What are you doing over there, man?
Making $1,700 a week.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Yeah. I was at Beloved Care, man, and I would get off work, and this is when Cabana Palms, before it was Bricks, was a thing. All this other thing, and they went through a couple name changes and whatnot.
Yeah.
But there was a couple places I was at, Buddha Lounge, all kind of other stuff. I would have to show up in my suit, fresh from work, like. I don't know if you know what it's like to smell like formaldehyde. Motherfuckers was like, KG, do you have a drug problem? I was like, what the fuck? Nigga, you smell like Sherm. Nigga, hey, I was back when I used to smoke cigarettes, I would smoke Newports. I like that motherfucker. That shit was that ain't just hey, shout out to Coach Libby and my boy Sham. I was over at their house one day, fresh off of work. You know what I'm saying? Chafing. And niggas was like, hey, bro. Hey, what is that? You got, what is that, hairspray? Did somebody upstairs? Somebody smell hair?
It's a different smell, man.
And bro, he walked by my jacket. He said, oh, KG, you smell like a Sherm stick. Nigga, I'm from the JDs. Nigga, I'm from LA. I know what a Sherm stick like. Nigga, I was in the freezer. And he was like, hey, bro, you gonna have to go outside and air that shit out,
Air that shit out, bro, for real.
Yeah, man.
That's fucking hilarious,
There was a time. So like when I say, I appreciate DJing. It really did save my life in a lot of aspects. Help open up a lot of doors because music is expensive in general.
Yeah.
And when you find something that you love to do that provides that sweet spot for you in life, I pray that y'all find something like that because I really hope y'all do.
It ain't even work.
Yeah, because somebody like me who's been through the ringer of shit, and God bless it for everything that I done survived and learned from, and things my mom and my aunties and my grandmas have told me, bruh, I wouldn't change a damn thing because it makes me this valuable as a person. I don't give a fuck about what's in your bank account, mine, his, anything else. I know my value and my worth as a person, and can't nobody take that shit away from you when you start tapping into that shit. So please know that motherfuckers are watching you that you think are not. People see you in that booth. When you turn around and think ain't nobody watching and y'all over here, all that, we see that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Keep your shit clean, bro. Y'all over here fucking around with whores and shit and all this shit, doing all kind of dastardly shit at somebody else's facility that they own that now they liable for. If somebody come back and tell, we see that shit, bro.
There you go.
And all you doing is not just hurting yourself, you disappointing the people that love you. Take it from a motherfucker that's broken hearts from people that love me. You gotta do better, motherfuckers. Stop speaking on niggas. Prove your value. Don't be out there in competition with anybody else. Outperform yourself every fucking week and communicate. Oh, this whole shit, we supposed to be fam bam in this culture. When it come down to the music, to the sharing of, to the networking, we supposed to re-strengthen and re-fortify what the generation before us has broken. Because those motherfuckers were worse than the current condition of DJs now. They had to deal with a lot of heavy ass equipment.
Shit,
so I get it. They was drinking a lot. A lot of them niggas is alcoholics now.
Oh yeah.
Because you having to basically work out 3-4 nights a week, hauling this shit from home to the car,
several car trips, man,
to the venue. Bro, why you think DJs is deceptively strong? Some of these motherfuckers is built like Wreck-It Ralph. These motherfuckers just be like,
just their arms up.
Man, don't let a DJ that's been DJing 20 years grab your ass by the wrist. It's like your mama snatched you up and came on you. Hey, don't touch my shit.
For real.
Deceptively strong, but I've seen so many great ones not get their flowers, bro.
Yeah.
And I've seen some that had a bigger impact in a shorter time than people that had a longer run. And it just makes me appreciate the run that I'm having, the respect, the adulation, hell, the gossip and the hate. But it don't take away from what I put forth professionally, and I'm grateful and thank you. I mean, big thank yous go out to those people that know me, whether it's through either two of those mediums, professionally or personally, but more so than anything, what I bring forth. And like I say, when pressure is applied, it's either gonna bust pipes or make diamonds. What the fuck are you?
I like that right there, man. I like that. Let's talk radio, man.
Yeah.
What got you into radio, broski? I mean, you got that radio voice.
All right.
You know what I mean? Like what? Water's the secret then, huh? To keep that voice for
Man, I need that radio voice. He got a good radio voice.
Oh, he got that voice, bro.
Yeah,
I'm trying to practice, so I can have a voice like that. But fuck,
I tried. I gave up.
Hey, I tell you like this, man. Growing up in church and all that other stuff. Shout out to my grandma, man. You know what I mean?
grandma.
She was a musician. It's a lot of things, man.
Yeah.
And one thing I remember her talking about in church, because she would play the piano, she would sing all that breath control.
Yeah.
Diaphragm. You know what I mean?
All right.
Remember I was talking earlier about oxygen
Yeah.
and how the brain works?
Yeah.
You can think very rapidly when you're fully oxygenated. Notice when you see a fighter that's gassed, they can't do nothing, they ain't thinking right, oxygen ain't flowing, So when you carry a cadence, a tone, anything, naturally your diaphragm is moving because you're breathing, When some singing classes or whatnot, I'm pretty sure somebody that's in some kind of vocal training could probably speak on this in the comments or whatnot. When you learn how to carry it, it's like a drum, it just pulls that air, but it's elastic, it goes up. When you think about the science, the anatomy of your body, vocal structure, tones, all that shit, and you really just fold it in with any theory, just try, you'll find your real octaves and tones when it comes to music. But when you're talking, this, I woke up and I sound like this. But I have a confession to make. Now that we on the bug, I think it's finally time that I come clean and let y'all know this is my real voice. This is how I really sound. I've been hiding it from my friends for like all my life. And I'm so glad that y'all allowed me to come out here. I'm just so, mama. They said that I was gonna laugh with me. No, man. But shout out to my boy Jeff. Shout out to my boy Jeff. He was like, "You won't do that joke. You won't do that joke." I'm like, I will do that.
That's gonna make the highlight reel. I guarantee you that.
Do that joke, man. But no, I grew up in San Francisco, California, before I moved down here to Bakersfield and whatnot.
All right.
And out there, radio is that shit. Especially in the 90s, bro.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? They had billboards of their jocks everywhere. They show up, you getting 2,000 people turning out just for like giveaways for footballs at Mervin's or something.
It was an event, man. It was crazy,
Bro, they used to treat radio personalities so different. But growing up, seeing that, you know, we listen to shit like Love Line, Art LeBeau, who I think they bring him out of cryostasis every couple of years.
He's still doing
they
it.
wheel him out on stage, and then they're going to refreeze him. I don't know.
He's been doing it for God knows how long,
Somebody let me check on Art LeBeau,
for real,
please.
man. He's still alive somewhere.
Hey, like Marvel, they're going to make you do this shit till you're 90. You know, but
hell yeah.
You know, things of that. Hey, even Radio Lobo.
There you go.
Everything, bro.
Who was out there during that time in the 90s in San Francisco?
Oh, bro,
they were syndicating everywhere either way, but who was the one over there?
I think the main one that really I can remember the most, it was a couple people. I'd have to call my cousin Dita and Charmaine and had them really tell you. My cousin Cheetah will probably tell you too, but Foxy Brown. Foxy Brown was a personality that I feel like was the precursor for everything we came to see on your 106 and Parks, your TRLs. This motherfucker had all that range. Everything about it. They had the gift of gab, the look, the presence, the cadence, all that shit to keep you locked in with your ears.
Which is difficult to do,
Very difficult because you're not seeing a motherfucker.
Yeah, man.
And, you know, then just going through different places in LA and hearing about this and that. And then, of course, you know, Bakersfield, KKXX. That was the shit right there.
Yeah.
And every iteration that came forth, I really just had an affinity for broadcast. And when I was a kid, you know, growing up watching Martin.
Oh, yeah.
Forget Martin was a radio jock.
He was a radio jock,
WKRP in Cincinnati. That show, news radio.
Yeah.
Shit, bro, for some reason, all these core memories about broadcasts and shows are just part of my childhood, man.
Yeah.
Movies and all that shit like that. Airheads.
Airheads was another one,
bro, just shit like that. And one
Howard
day,
Stern and shit.
Yeah, Howard Stern. There we go. Hey, man.
Fuck, I got stories on that one.
You got the channel on click during the speaker scene just in case somebody walk in. Hey, what was that? Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z. I heard some. Oh no, he was powering up.
That's a lady having an orgasm on the speaker.
He was powering up. See, coming in here watching these nasty ass movies. See, no, man.
That was trauma. Dude, that's how radio played an impact on us.
Yes, because it was that medium of like, if you get your shit here or have anything to do with it here, you're a gatekeeper, to say in layman's terms, but you almost work the toll bridge of quality control for entertainment.
Yeah,
if you think about it.
Yeah.
What's brought to and through you and your organization, you're having to sell to people that you can trust me on the music that you're listening to. It's all good, and we know that's a lie. Okay? We know that. But before you figure out there ain't no Santa Claus, you like, I'm leaving out these milk and cookies for the radio man.
You're putting it the right
He's
way.
Gonna play my jam. And you sitting there listening all goddamn day.
Nigga
didn't give a fuck about your request. But you still like,
it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
Not the last hour, but this hour.
And eventually it do. You know what I mean? I think where a lot of stations improve and lose is their direct community to station relation. You know what I mean? If your community, it has a good relationship with your station, they're going to be at all your shit. Especially if you got like a heritage station that's trusted. You're going to have your ups and downs. But overall, That's the cream of the crop where you want to be. Like Hot 94.1, 5 o'clock traffic jam with 24KG Monday through Friday. Yeah.
Hey, look at that. It's just like right there.
Or, you know, you could be on the weekends, you know, with Hits 93.1 and 24KG from 3 p.m. to 7.
There you go. Hell yeah.
You know,
you got one more. You got one more.
Oh, yeah. KGEO, ESPN Sports, the Early Bird Special with Chris Burdick and Sparky. Come on. Bro, all these,
you got it down.
these are things that I'm
repetition,
on.
man.
You know, with repetition, you let them know. 8420931. That's the hit line. Holla at your boy. You got a request or a text, give me a call and I'll take care of the rest.
Yeah, there you go.
And you start to develop these reflexes. For some people, some stations I've worked at, they want you to sound extra urban.
Oh, really?
I say that non-offensively because they don't know how to say be your nigga self.
Yeah. They got to be professional about it.
They got to be professional, bro. You know what I mean? Some, they require you to be racially ambiguous. We want you to have an edge, but be safe. You know what I'm saying? There's some motherfuckers is like, you know, okay. Yeah.
You got to make it work.
Yeah.
Here you go. Go do it now, pretty much.
Like, if I was at a country station, so, hey, my name Tom, we going to get here to Alabama swagger right here. That's right. We got Uncle Baby Billy's Bible Bunkers coming up next. You know, we going to get the money.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. I'll do whatever you got, whatever needs to be done.
Because if you really love this shit, if you love broadcasting, there is a need, a necessity for everything. Yeah. Because like I say, not everything is for everyone. Yeah. You know, and not anything is something to anyone. Like, bro, these haikus and shit will fuck with you, bro. Because in times you will be frustrated. You will not know why the wheels aren't turning or moving for your favor, bro. Some people have plans for you and they want to see how you react to pressure. I know that sounds morbid and cynical and shit, but if I am a trusted person that's in a business, an organization, I need to see how somebody performs under pressure, stress, on the spot, when they get their way, when they don't get their way, to know if I can really trust this person in the long run to be the face of my company, club, product, radio station. You host a big concert and then you get all on social media and be like, y'all niggas gay, with blinkies and shit, doing some John Moran shit. I can't do that shit. Like, as much as we know motherfuckers don't talk about what goes on behind the scenes and shit. One thing we can talk about is that in this industry, people will use drugs and shit like that, bro. And specifically, I'll talk about marijuana. Marijuana in certain aspects, it's not a good look, even though it's not frowned upon as much anymore. But it's like, bro, if you're doing events for the kids and shit and whatnot, and you're all across the board personality, you don't need to be on your social media or whatnot blowing big clouds. And as I'll say it, bro, like, I smoke, but you ain't gonna see me smoking on none of my shit.
Exactly. Yeah, over here you can do whatever you want.
It's nicotine. Relax.
But you do have to be careful when you have a big business behind you. I completely understand that.
You know what I mean? And shout out to Exotics on Demand, downtown Bakersfield.
For real.
For the Fogger 9000 KG edition.
You see, okay, so you hear KG doing this.
Placement. You know what I mean? But if I'm over here, like, you know what I'm saying, doing advertising for Bart's Blueberry Farts, take a pill to make your fart smell like blueberry pie, I'm gonna make that shit sell. You know what I'm saying?
That's what you're getting paid to do.
But I'm not gonna jeopardize the business or brand that's investing a bag with me because I'm thinking what I'm doing is gonna look cool. Keep your private life private, you dumb fuck.
Bam, there you go, man.
You know what I'm saying? You can be as public and as social as you want to be to a degree, but just know the internet never forgets. So, it's cool. Take a shot, do whatever, ha ha, he with people. But for me, you know, I would just not prefer to smoke on camera. Some motherfuckers be like, I'd be like, you can't whoop
what they have to say.
You can't whoop me though.
I'll still kick your ass.
Like, bro,
on or off camera, damn it.
I hold true to this shit. I'm doing that out of respect for the people that invest in me. That's like,
I like what you're saying.
I know you had rough edges. I know you came from an aggressive background socially to get up where you at. You ain't got to be that no more. You here, dog. Try to show these other motherfuckers that used to move like how you used to. A better way. You know what I'm saying?
You makes perfect sense, for real.
You gotta teach better, bro. You gotta show by example because You ain't got to be a parent to parent somebody. You ain't got to be nobody daddy to father or anything. You could father the system that you were brought into that somebody may have abandoned. It's plenty of niggas that went for milk and never came back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get some cigarettes, Lucille.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, you ain't seen this motherfucker.
Yep.
I say that in comparison to businesses and open positions.
Yeah.
Somebody who was really good and people depended on, left something and it created a vacuum and a void. Somebody filled it, okay? Yeah. And not just with that comes fulfillment, comes responsibility. I'm responsible for every fucking DJ that has seen me do some shit dope or fuck up, that has been inspired by or infuriated by or questioned how he got there. Why is he doing this? All the things that go through motherfuckers' mind in aspiration analysis to become their own. I went through the same shit. It's like with sports players and shit. Motherfuckers that look at Michael Jordan's game, which Kobe was obsessed with Jordan shit. Yeah. I feel like, and I don't give a fuck what nobody say, Kobe would have ran Jordan. Right. Yeah. I said it. I said the shit. Fuck you.
There you go.
But I still think Jordan is the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
There's no way around that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, but that's
it is what it is. Yeah.
And that's just my opinion. Some people agree or not, but the man learned to where you see motherfuckers now, cuz that play for the Boston Celtics, all light skinned nigga and shit, and all these other motherfuckers that was in Kobe's camp when they were when they were kids.
Yeah.
Bro, that play very similar to the aggressive points of Mamba basketball, bro. And how much more of a legacy can you say that this man left when you impact people's way of doing things?
Fuck yeah,
that's the type of shit that I'm on.
Because, I like that, man.
Because I'm like, bro,
that.
I hope somebody comes along and has a greater radio run than me. I hope they work on more stations than me simultaneously. I hope they break every fucking record and achievement I have and swing every door open and they can say, fuck this guy with the dreads and all that other shit. And I'll be like, cool, man, you did that.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
But show me first, damn it.
But show me. Show me, bro.
Hey, I like that though, for real. I like that.
Because this is what we here for, to pave the way, to make lanes. Unless you make your own, and hopefully somebody can come along in that lane and pick up what worked for you and leave alone what you left behind. It's very simple. The basis of example, learning from example. So if I get burned by the fire, you should know to drive around this motherfucker. Don't just walk up, hey man, I see that barbecue grill, spit out some extra
do the same shit. Yeah, for real though.
Sitting up in the goddamn ER like, I missed my 2 fingers.
Hey, but thank you for saying that though, because not a lot of it could be music, it could be radio, it could be they don't say that though. You know what I mean? They always want to, hey, it's me all the time type shit.
Hell no.
And they don't want to pass it to the next person type shit.
That,
you know
bro.
what I mean?
Like,
it's crazy.
If it wasn't for like my program directors and all that shit, man, and seeing what they've been through and growing up listening to them and then actually working there and seeing how this shit really goes down, knowing what they're responsible for, what they can and what they can't do, and working from the inside and just making change where you can, bro, it means more to somebody that didn't know any better to know now this is what it's like. It's bigger than you. It's bigger than what you think. So when you get in here, you are fathering a system. You are looking at this shit and holding responsibility to it. Like, I expect better product from the labels. I expect better music from the artists. I expect better events, you know what I mean, with the station. I expect my jocks and the people that are on air personalities to appreciate the position they in, to not take this shit for granted, to not whore it out, to not abuse it, to not make us look bad. Yeah. Those expectations will fuck around and yield some good shit, but it'll also yield you some disappointment along the way, and that comes with the territory. But if somebody, I feel like nobody is truly beyond redemption, depending on circumstance, depending on situation, dependent upon a lot of things. Nobody's truly too far from redemption professionally, but certain things, when they gone, they gone. When it's over, it's over. You know what I mean? And you can't walk back certain shit. And the current state of where I see people not knowing how special it is to be a DJ, an MC, an entertainer, one that's valued, whether it's locally, regionally, nationally, internationally, online, it all means some shit, bro.
Yep.
And motherfuckers, They be like, bro, I've seen your come up. I know this shit wasn't quick. Motherfuckers think you can just start a podcast and everybody rolling around, nigga, in Ferraris and Maseratis. And I'm walking around the mall and I'm getting ganked by shit. No, bro, this shit is ground up.
Yep. Your
investment is your commitment to you. It's your duty to be obligated to give these people that's viewing this shit something that they felt like, damn, I feel something different today. This was a good episode. And they take that shit with them and they be like, okay, they hit the tags and they go research shit and they look at this and they look at your Instagram and they like, damn, this motherfucker's a real person. That imprintation of that episode or of that segment, that word just connected with somebody. And now you have an establishment with that community to station or product relation that is strengthened. And that's all I'm trying to do.
Man, I love what you're saying, broski. I just came off of a meeting with everybody talking about this right here for real. And that for real, that's some legit shit. Hey, being on radio it's not easy. You just explained some of the behind the scenes stuff, but you're doing all these drops right now like nothing. But people don't understand that sometimes when you have music behind that and you only have 3 to 7 seconds to get it all out before the lyrics kick in, that can be difficult as well, man. Have you ever had a spot where you just fucked it up? You just couldn't get it all in on time.
And that's what the magic of pre-recording is for.
Let me do that shit again.
Hold on. Let me try this again. I never fuck up. I'm the greatest. I ain't never made a mistake on air.
You see this title right here?
You see this
Not
shit?
A single drop.
Perfection personified. Oozing machismo, motherfucker.
Ooh, yeah.
The greatness comes and it goes, but I tell you right now where it's at right now is with me, Hogan.
But I've in my earlier days, and it's always good to start someone when they're fresh or new to it. Give them an overnight shift. Try to exhaust them, crack them, run them ragged. Be like, oh, first hour, we're going to give you the 12 midnight to 4 a.m. shift. Hey, it's great, though, because some people end up with that 2 to 6. This is back when, stations were populated with jocks. Everybody would take up a shift. And sometimes those shifts would be interchangeable on the weekends, depending on who was available. But you get those 12 a.m. to 4 a.m. shifts and that tiredness start kicking in on you, and all of a sudden you rock the slopes. Rock the slope. They go to fuck is that? You might fuck some shit up like that. But I thank God I ain't never dropped like a cuss bomb or been fined by the FCC and nothing like that.
That's a whole other shit.
Or violated for nothing like that.
All
you
right,
know what I mean?
So you've been good. But, you know your limits. You know what I mean? So
it's part of the awareness you have to have. Like we talked about with freestyling. Like I'm hearing everything that I'm saying, but you have to have a cognitive idea of what's gonna come next and be able to pivot. If something don't work or, you stumble over a word, you can get away with mispronouncing something and restamping it. You know what I'm saying? You can get away with that. But, some people, it sounds like they reading the liner. Some people, they just be like, all right, how you doing? I'm and this is it. They in and out. You got to find that range. You got to find that cadence. You got to find them chords. You got to find that part of you that makes motherfuckers want to listen.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
And you only have those seconds.
That's it.
To do everything that you just said right now.
It. Now,
it's a fucking hard job.
Yes,
dude.
yes,
but
is.
It's doable.
Because it's a pressure cooker. And we already know what pressure does, y'all. So when you get those 9 seconds, you better make it the best fucking 9 seconds about Justin Bieber's new song that ever fucking came out, or whatever fucking product you sell, or whatever fucking, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the best shit you're ever gonna hear.
Hey man, you kicking it with KG, brought to you by Jerry's Pizza. Make sure you try their 3 slices and 1 shot for their after dinner menu. Like, bro, you better plug the shit out of some shit.
Make it sound as hella good as you can.
Because not only that's what they paying you for.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's part of the business. Like I say, people forget this is a blessing. This is an honor and all that shit, but it's also customer fucking service.
Yeah, man, for real.
And if your customer service sucks, why would anybody or anything in my company want to endorse you, support you, or get behind you if you have no enthusiasm, no charisma? Hey, 1 million people got a fucking look. You can have a look. But if you can't sell yourself with that fucking look, what does it matter?
Yeah.
Start an OnlyFans. Start a feet finder, you fuck boy. Do something. You know what I'm saying? I don't fucking know what to tell him anymore because
Feet finder.
Yeah, hey, bro. Hey. That's a lot of weird shit out there, man.
There is, man. There is.
Bruh,
Yeah, I get it.
came across some shit, motherfucker selling farts in a jar.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, for real?
That's a business, bro.
Hey, let me tell you something. After I eat some Levia, I will burp in a glass and fucking seal that son bitch up and say $2.
Hell yeah, right, fresh.
KG breath.
That shit is hilarious,
Not for
dog.
witchcraft purposes.
That shit is hilarious. All right, KG. So you have this world heavyweight title here, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Over here on the Bug, we have this thing called the BUG Wrestling Trivia Challenge. All right.
Okay, all right.
So we have our own championship title on the line.
Okay.
So right now, what you're about to see right now
Okay. Uh-oh.
is this
Drum roll.
10 pounds of gold. This is the original NWA. You know what this is. You know what this is.
Yes.
Hey, just give me two names. Who held this title?
Magnus and Ron Killings.
Woo. Okay, Ron
Cody
Killings and
Rhodes.
TNA later on.
Yes,
yeah.
yes, Roderick
Ric
Strong.
Flair.
Yes, Ric Flair, yes.
Dude, American Dream.
Dusty
Look how
Rhodes.
excited
Yes,
you're getting
yes,
right now.
yes,
Okay.
yes.
So right now, this belt has been defended several times, all right?
Okay, all right.
Our BUG champion right now is DJ Dos Muchos.
My boy.
So
The OG. Oh,
Yep.
hey, whoo, yeah,
so Dos
okay.
Muchos was over here earlier on today.
Okay.
And he has a message for you.
Okay.
He wants to put the BUG heavyweight title on the line
Okay.
against you.
Okay. All right.
Do you accept on wrestling trivia?
I respectfully accept.
Woo! There you go. All right.
Hey,
all right.
That's
all
gonna
right.
be a fun. Hey, can we come themed out all that?
Yeah. Oh, you're supposed to.
Hey,
Yeah.
bro. Hey, Dos Muchos is like one of the only other wrestling cats out. Me and this man have talked, but we have started our gigs late because we was too busy talking about fucking
hell
wrestling.
yeah, bro.
Shit. So hey, yeah, this is gonna
All
be
right.
a good one. Yes.
So I'm gonna tell you, 24KG versus DJ Dos Muchos, and what we're gonna call Bugamania 2, because the
Yeah.
first one already happened. This is the second one now.
Okay.
So we're gonna set up the dates. The belt is on the line.
Yeah.
24KG. I'm excited about
Hold on,
this
wait a
shit.
minute, wait. Let me just.
You want to touch it? He's gonna get mad. He's gonna get mad. This
I'm
is
touching
baby.
your baby. I'm touching your
He's
bitch.
gonna get mad.
Hey, Goldie's coming home with me.
All right, I like that right there.
Charlene.
I like that.
Me and Charlene gonna have a threesome with Goldie
Woo,
over there.
the 10 pounds of gold.
And you're gonna
Give
be
him a
left
promo.
out.
Give him that promo,
Gonna
dog.
be left out, Muchos. You see how it goes down? Right here. Bugamania 2, brother.
Yeah,
It's gonna be me and you with your guts all over the mat, those Muchos. Because when it comes down to the trivia, brother, I tell you right now, you can send this up to a cargo plane in Africa or down to the bottom of the Congo. There's no deeper than me, brother. And I tell you right now, from the veins in my brain, everything that you claim, I'm that guy, because I know who I am. Whoa!
There you go. Look at that.
There we go.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I like that right there.
I wasn't gonna hit a full Legion of Doom on him because then I would have to do an 8 ball of cocaine and pass
Oh,
out.
yeah. Oh, what a rush. Hell yeah. Look, man. I, for one, I'm very excited. You know what I mean? Bugamania 2 is going to go down. We're going to figure
gonna
out
be
the
wild.
date. We're going to check the calendars. But, man, I'm happy that, that you decided to.
Oh yeah, man.
Hell yeah. This is going to be dope right here, man.
I'm gonna have to bring El Lobo Dorado. You know what I'm
Vámonos,
saying?
vámonos.
Hey, wait till y'all meet El Lobo Dorado.
All right.
This motherfucker's crazy.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's going to be dope as fuck
Might
right
have to
there,
sign
man.
a waiver, but yeah, we'll get him. We'll get him here.
Hell yeah.
We'll get him in the States somehow.
Hell yeah, Bugamania 2, the blue steel cage match. That's what we're going to call this
Yeah,
fight right here.
yeah.
All right, before we get into your music, I want to ask you one thing, okay? You were put on a spot. There was a beef going on over here. You know what I mean? Not too long ago. You know, the Mount Rushmore. You were on that.
Yep.
You didn't ask for it.
Nope.
You were just put on that shit, right?
Yeah, I was like, that's
so
cool.
so how do you feel now that it's that it's over now? Do you feel like that helped the city, or do you feel like it was, you know what, we don't need that kind of drama here? How do you, I'm curious about your opinion, okay?
I'm glad that you asked me about this because when that shit was going on, people was coming up to me like, hey man, like what the fuck is up with your boys? The fuck is going on with your boys, man? And I was like,
Oh, yeah.
I was like, hey man, look, they grown and they handling that shit like how MCs handle that shit. And
Yeah.
I'm very proud of both of them.
Hell yeah,
And
for real.
respect the fuck out of both of them for
doing
the
it, man.
simple fact that they did that shit right. That's how you supposed to get down when it come to music. And if you feel like you the best and you don't like what I'm saying, do something about it, this, that, and the other.
Yeah, yeah.
It was so good for the city because it showed people a better way than just doing some violent, dumb shit or talking some rah-rah shit with no meaning behind it other than you making it harder for people to book rap shows.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
usually shit like that would follow with violence. But since they kept it on wax,
man.
and they was like, you know what I mean? I feel like this, I feel like that. Cool, everybody got an opinion, and they handled that shit the right way.
I like that
Now,
right there, yeah.
how did I feel about being put up on there?
Yeah, man.
I was like, cool. Somebody giving me my motherfucking flowers. Nigga, I hold shit down. You go through my motherfucking catalog, bar for bar.
Man,
and you
I like
ask
that.
some of your favorite niggas out here, I'm him. You know what I'm saying? So just
Hell
because
yeah,
a
all
nigga
right.
DJ, don't get it fucked up, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
We're gonna get into some music. But,
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
And I also got something for you. I got some unreleased shit that I'm gonna email you too,
hell
so you
yeah.
can, you know what I mean,
I can't
check
wait.
it out before it come out and whatnot. I
can't wait. Thank you for
just
that.
a little sample.
I love that,
and,
man. Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? Nobody asks for something like that, and if you do, fuck you. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Let your peers give you some love. You know, did I appreciate it? Yes. Did I like or expect it? Yes and no. No, I didn't expect it. Yes, I liked it because of the simple fact that it's like, motherfuckers, I'm always overlooked. But I'm also brought up in conversations of motherfuckers is like, well, you know who's a dope rapper? Okay, well, why don't y'all lead with that shit?
Yeah, yeah.
Instead of being like, ah, man, he's a DJ. He fucked my bitch. Fuck them. Nigga, you ain't got no bitches. Look, y'all ain't got no bitches. What the fuck are you talking about? Fuck your bitch.
I couldn't take them because
they don't exist. They were never there. Who the fuck are you talking about? Motherfuckers be throwing my name and shit just to sound cool. And they be
man.
like, okay, whatever the fuck. But, you know, when it comes down to the rap shit, I care about that. You know, I don't give a fuck like how motherfuckers feel about it and whatnot. So I did appreciate those flowers. I would have arranged it differently, but I don't have a problem with who's on one. If anybody has one, they can make one. Like, bro, put who you feel meant something to you up there, and that's what he did. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's his opinion type shit.
It was just him showing love. Now, the things behind it and how the beef got started with them, I'm pretty sure they came on the show and shared their sides of the stories and whatnot.
How the fuck do you know about that shit?
But from my perspective, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
From my perspective, they handled that correctly. I don't think there was any other way that it could have been handled that left motherfuckers in the sense of like the whole field was entertained.
Yeah.
Honestly, bro,
it was all over the place.
Evolution in real time.
Yeah.
You're seeing two guys put out songs competitively against each other that keep getting better.
Yeah.
And better.
Yeah.
And better. And eventually, I think both of them realize, like, whatever.
Yeah, at
cool.
the end of it. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Anything after this would be violence. And since motherfuckers ain't talking about that shit, they really just verbally jousting and outperforming each other on rap shit. Rap is a competitive beast by nature.
Hell yeah.
If you do not want to compete, don't fucking rap.
Exactly.
Somebody is either going to, and I'm not saying this like disrespectful wise, somebody is either going to say some shit that you like or don't like, and you're either going to be inspired by it or infuriated. It doesn't even have to be about you or to you. It could just be like, why is this nigga rap? You know, we hear artists like that. How did this nigga end up rapping?
Yeah.
This, you know, motherfucker, hey, somebody thought Young Thug was gonna be the next Lil Wayne.
Who the fuck thought that?
Birdman.
Birdman. All right, I guess.
We finished or we done. You have to put some respect on my goddamn name. Birdman walking here right now and be like, I slap all three of y'all hoes. I'd be like, hey, man, hey. I did a lot just to live this lifestyle. You know what I'm saying?
That's fucking hilarious.
Everybody gets somewhere somehow. That don't mean like, you know what I'm saying? You got to have a problem with it. But little do people know And I'm pretty sure when the bug comes out with a behind the scenes, motherfuckers be doing one of them confessionals in black and white and be like, that nigga know what he said. He sent that shit to that nigga and pissed him off. They both was on some fuck you shit. Niggas was calling me and I was smoking and shit. And I was like, "Go shit, do what you gotta do, man. I'm late to a gig right now, nigga. Hey, y'all fucking it up for me. I'm trying to drop an album in December, bro. Y'all niggas is fucking
Y'all need to tone it down a little bit already. End that shit.
Hey, couldn't nobody drop. I was rolling because niggas give me shit all the time to play the club. Niggas, hey man, what's up with your boys, man? They out here fucking shit up going against each other.
Yeah,
I can't
man.
even drop my goddamn project. I was like, you too? You too? Huh? You have some shit coming out? Yeah, I'm gonna wait for this shit to get over with.
Man, that is hilarious.
It had everybody's focus on.
Hell yeah.
Everybody expects the worst these days.
Hell yeah.
And so when I think these guys, Afta and B3, gave everybody the best of themselves to the public against each other, it made motherfuckers go, I guess everything ain't about sliding on the block and popping homies with the chop and 50 niggas in front of the block, bop. Because that's what rap music has been for a long time.
Exactly.
And there are more creative avenues, song structures, and possibilities for people to go down if you still want to carry that kind of energy on your records and not sound like everybody else. And I think
for real.
that kind of woke everybody up to like, yo, man, it's more types of rap out here than just talking about your ops that you ain't got. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
These niggas really look at each other as each other's op. and they really over here in real time. I'm getting off of work and I'm gonna make this diss record about this nigga because I feel like it today. I sat back, I said, I'm proud of y'all niggas. Because one, it made people re-respect both of them.
Yeah, for real.
That might have left them underrated or that's not my type of rapper. Shit, nigga, I bet you they'll body your type of rapper. Whoever that motherfucker may be. I'll put my money on anybody from Bakersfield to outperform anybody elsewhere because I've been elsewhere in the world and I've seen people from Bakersfield shit on the competition. Put they foot on the neck of motherfuckers on stage anywhere. And they be like, God damn, y'all niggas from Bakersfield is crazy. I'll be like,
I've been telling you.
Hey, man, they smoke a lot of dope back home.
Hey, one of the things that I really did like about, what happened after that beef, right? Is that both of their projects that came out after that sounded fucking crazy.
Fire.
Bro. Yeah, right. Like, I was like, oh shit.
Hey, iron sharpens iron.
Fuck yeah, man.
And this being a competitive business by nature, it brings the best out of you. Now, if you haven't gone through something like that in some way, shape, or form, some type of adversity, some type of just frustration that you got to get through, an obstacle, an opposition, whatever, brother, I don't know what to tell you. You ain't lived enough life.
Yeah.
Not everybody's going to like it. Not everybody's going to agree with anything I have to fucking say.
Exactly.
But I still got to keep moving, pay bills, make shit happen, and not worry about your funky ass invalid opinion.
Damn, there you go.
You know what I'm saying? And,
there you go.
And everybody has one, just like elbows and assholes.
Nope.
Some stay cleaner than others. Some never see the light of day. And some end up right in your forehead, assholes and elbows.
Yeah, there you go.
They end up right in your mouth, assholes and elbows, depending on what type of sick freak you are.
There you go.
A lot of people like abuse. Verbally and physically, and how they get into these situations are based on how they carry themselves. So when I say what I just said, B3 and Afta show class, sportsmanship, aggression, high-key disrespect to each other, but at the end of the day, left that shit rap because it's just rap, bro.
Yeah, man, for real.
It ain't that
for
fucking
real.
serious. Like, I'm not over here worried about how you moving. You ain't worried about how I'm moving. But we making noise and everybody looking at it. Now, not everything has worked out like that in the city with people who have beefed against each other because usually neither of those people have careers after that because somebody's done some dumb shit. Violence has occurred and they spend the rest of their life in jail or in the grave. And that has set back Bakersfield music or they end up shooting up a venue or there's too many volatile incidents. And there was a season or 4 or 5 where it was very unprofitable and unpopular to book local rap shows in Bakersfield.
I've heard,
the scene had to change.
Yeah.
The artists had to change to grow up and evolve. And you know, it backslid a little bit because of the current climate of music that we're in. But even those artists are waking up and finding better ways to facilitate and present themselves with that same look and not changing up who they are, but just showing more creativity other than, you know, bust down block music. Well, there ain't nothing wrong with that. I make that shit too.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just feel like I want to just
Yeah.
in the colors, yo. Hey, but there's also shit that I want to be felt from the heart that shows like, you know, I'm emotionally in tune with this, and this means something to me, and it might mean something to you. It might help you identifying your moment of trauma that you could help express. So that's what music is there for.
Yeah,
anyway,
hell
Joe.
yeah.
So
Hell
hey,
yeah.
stand up job though on both of them.
For real,
you know what
for
I'm
real.
saying?
I'm
And,
glad that we got to experience some good music, man, out of both of them. For real.
It really opened
Hell
the
yeah.
doors on like anything's possible creatively. Because
Yeah.
if these motherfuckers can do this as such a vicious back and forth, it was like it was like watching dogs fight with hair going everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Somebody get the water hose.
Yeah.
Fire! And then when the dust settled, you know what I'm saying? They both just da-da-da, like nothing happened.
Yeah.
It was like, all right, cool. You know what? That was dope.
That was dope,
It
man.
was like some old school shit right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
we needed that here, man.
like an unsanctioned battle.
Yeah.
It was just like, whoa, this is really happening. And as a DJ, as an artist, as a friend of both of these dudes, I'm proud of them because they didn't involve nobody else in the bullshit. They didn't escalate it, and it didn't go out of control. They kept the shit studio, P, and they kept the shit real, like, respectable because, you know what I'm saying? No, man, niggas ain't even trying to slide on no shit like that right now, bro. Everybody being watched, man. You don't want to say no shit, do no dumb shit.
Yeah.
Man, motherfuckers, you know, everybody got people. You don't think somebody got people and shit, and you out here talking crazy to somebody online, motherfucking relative will slide on you in the motherfucking Albertsons aisle 6 and sock you with your kid in your arms right next to the milk.
Yeah.
Don't be
Imagine
talking
that.
about my peoples.
Yeah,
you don't know
yeah.
who the fuck is who to somebody. So that's why I be like, motherfuckers be real brave in them comments, bro, talking crazy.
The comments,
Bakersfield, somebody is related to somebody everywhere.
small town,
this
for real.
motherfucker will find your ass.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Legit, for real.
move accordingly.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
like you on an airplane, man. Feel free to move about the cabin accordingly, but respectfully, though. And
yeah.
I was real proud of them, bro, because I was worried
Yeah.
for a minute. I was like, oh shit.
Here we go.
Here we go. Everything that we done worked for, gentlemen. Just just go ahead and take off your shoes and your socks and walk through a cold puddle of horse piss. That's what you just did, you know. But it didn't go that way.
Thank goodness, right?
Thank goodness, bro.
Yeah,
because hey, we all still out here putting out superior product, and
Hell
everybody learned to step your game up.
Yeah,
It
I love
really
that. I love that.
did help Bakersfield music evolve in real time.
Hell
for
yeah.
the ones that know about it, and for the ones that don't, do your research. It's part of the history.
Yeah.
It's part of the fabric.
Do
It's
some
part of
research,
the cloth.
man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
went down in history, damn
Yes,
it. You know,
it's
and check out their albums that came out right after that beef too, man. Both of them, man.
I
They're
think
fucking
really
hella crazy, man.
Really, I think real shit because everything is professional wrestling to me. I think they sat back and planned this shit out like Vince McMahon and Eric Bischoff.
I never thought about that.
And they was like, "Look, I got a project coming out. But
They did do a song together before.
Hey, look, I'm just saying. I could be wrong. I could just be blowing smoke out my
let's
ass
just
right
fucking
now.
say it,
but I don't believe nothing from nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit. Like I told my mama to present a DNA test. I was like, are you sure I'm your kid? I was 8. The internet was fucking me up, bro. You
That
know what
shit
I'm
is
saying?
hilarious.
But but seriously though, all jokes aside, bro, it was good for the culture. It made everybody, you know, realize shit can happen.
Yeah, yeah.
And how you react to it will govern your success and how people view you afterwards.
I like that, right?
Real
there.
shit,
for
man.
real.
And it was
Hell
just
yeah.
good. It was like a shot of vitamins, man.
Yeah,
Everybody woke their shit up.
Oh
Like,
shit, yeah, for real. You know what I mean?
Shit, this motherfucker kicking. Like,
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
the
so-
messages, the amount of messages that I was getting.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, like something is going on here
Yeah.
that hasn't happened in a long time. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That shit was dope, man.
I don't think that's ever happened in the way that it did. We've seen incidents where bad shit happens because of that.
Yeah.
And motherfuckers, they don't even put out diss songs against each other. They just end up meeting up somewhere and then we
and that's
never
a
hear
wrap.
from motherfuckers again. But it was a good look for the city overall because a lot of motherfuckers was panicking. They was like, I don't know what the fuck to do. I want to put out my song, but these niggas is eating up the algorithm. They taking all. Yeah,
that was just you, dog.
They're taking all the light.
Y'all better hurry up.
I'm
Two rounds.
I'm like, hey y'all, nigga, I don't know what the fuck y'all crying about. You better grab some popcorn. This shit gonna be a minute. These niggas got some shit to get off. Boy.
They got a lot to talk about.
Yeah, I sat down, I was like, yeah.
Hey, as soon as I saw your image up there, I said, "Oh, you're gonna have something to say."
Oh yeah, bro. Hey,
that shit is funny.
That shit didn't even look like me. Second, nigga told me, they said, KG, why that look like what's the nigga that played for the motherfucking Spurs? He got a podcast right now with the gray beard and shit, bro.
Right.
Oh God, man, I can't remember cuz name, man. But they was like,
you think that's the head that they put up there?
They was like, bro, that looked like Sam Jackson with dreads, and I was like.
You could have called me. I could have sent you a picture.
Yeah, like I say, I appreciate the flowers.
Yeah.
Because, hey, I was joking, but I'm dead serious. If it all would have went bad, nigga, that ain't me. That shit don't look like me.
You could have said that, right?
That shit don't look like me, nigga. Fuck y'all talking about? Deny.
That ain't got nothing to do with it. Ain't me.
Of course,
funny,
because I was tagged in the shit.
Yeah.
Hey, I even seen people saying, "Nigga, that do not look like KG. That look like George Floyd with a wig." I was like, "Fuck."
All right, so you're good with both of them.
Oh yeah,
they're both your broskies, just like me. They're both my broskies,
Yeah.
right? So when you get tagged on something like that by one of them, right?
Yeah.
Do you post it?
Fuck no.
Or because you're in the middle of it.
Hey.
You're in the look, man. I don't blame you, dog. I don't.
It's like being an older brother and be like, all right, look, mom gone, so y'all niggas square up in the living room. I want to hear shit. Whatever y'all motherfuckers say. You know what I'm saying? You like, hey, bro, I don't hear no crying. I don't hear none of that shit. And bro, hey, they went and thugged it out.
Okay, so I'm glad you said that
they
because
went and thugged it out,
but
bro.
for a while there, I was getting tagged, and I'm like,
we all was getting tagged. Everybody that know them niggas was like,
I'm like, unless y'all release it at the same time, and I'll post both of y'all. But what a spot to be in, right?
Yeah, it was like, look, man. Because real shit, motherfuckers like, oh, but we ain't got no problem with you, man. And not them, other people. Because I know they ain't got no problem with me. But other people was like, hey, man, I'm not saying this about you, man, but why your boy do that, man? He didn't even include me on the shit, man. I be rapping. And I'm like,
what the fuck?
I'm like, since when? Oh, you talking about that reel you did like 2 years ago? Oh, so you a rapper now? Okay, I don't know. Did you ask him? Man, that nigga, I don't really know him like that, man. But I be liking his shit, man. I'm like, I'm getting heat from people. That's like, hey, man, no, they should have put you first, man. Why he put himself? I'm like, I don't really,
starting more shit.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't really give a shit. And then I noticed people was fishing for shit.
Oh yeah,
I'm like,
hell yeah.
And so I was just like. Yeah, man. Hey, y'all niggas, let me know when y'all figure this shit out. Hey, man, hey, you want to get a drink after work? Okay, cool. All right, cool. Yeah, cool. All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? But
now do you go during that time? Do you go drinking with one of them?
Fuck no.
And somebody takes a picture.
Hey,
24KG is on this side over here.
Yeah, because that's how shit start.
I didn't go out with nobody that time.
Let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck what type of issue it is. Your friends got rap beef, real beef, pretend beef. Just don't like with somebody. Stay the fuck out that shit. Be on your own. Don't get between none of that shit.
I love that you said that, man.
And if you got to bring both of them niggas together or whatever, if you're a female, bring both of your hoes together and be like, look. Hey, I fuck with both of y'all. Yeah. And if this shit gonna be a problem, I can't fuck with none of y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll wait it out.
Yeah. So,
hey, I'm glad I'm not the only one that went through that shit, bro.
Man. Because when you know somebody's character at the end of the day, y'all gonna resolve this shit.
Yeah,
y'all just gotta get it out your system.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Hey, if you ain't got that competitive dog in you, then this shit ain't for you, and you ain't gonna be in the right state of mind afterwards, win or lose, whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? Because I felt like both of these motherfuckers came out on top.
Oh, yeah.
For B3, it showed people hey, I'm not a slouch. I'm a fucking real rapper, and I will roll your ass up.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
for Afta, it re-solidified what we already know.
Yeah.
This nigga is venomous, deadly, and dangerous with the bars.
Oh, yeah.
And if you forgot that fucking sucks for you.
Yeah.
Because motherfuckers sleep on me, and then they be like, nigga, that's you? And I'll be like,
I've been doing it, motherfucker.
I'll be like, remember that song? With the, and it's like, yeah, that was me.
That was me.
Because I will get away with playing some of my shit in the club and not say nothing. Just to see how people react.
Yeah.
And if, hey, they keep dancing, they doing all this shit. Some people come over there, they look at the laptop. That's you. And I'll be like,
hell yeah.
I'm doing research. I'm doing research on myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm hitting them with the research.
That's fucking hilarious
because
right there, man.
Not all artists get that privy to see how they music before it's ready cooks in the club.
You're right. You're right
You know
about
what I'm
that.
saying?
Yeah.
You got to see what works. And also in a system, you're going to hear the flaws in your production. You're going to hear where something needs a little bit more volume, or it needs a little to be sharper. It needs to be above a certain instrumentation, especially if you're doing your tracking properly.
Damn, there you
How
go.
to set the vocal in front of certain things. Just different things that you hear when you're producing or coming together with something, and you get the ability to see how people react to it before the product is ready. This is called research and development.
There you go.
If I worked for Colgate,
All right.
put these samples of toothpaste in front of us,
Yep.
and I say, you get minty fresh, you get cinnamon, and you get dog shit, right? I'm just
Yeah.
Get dog shit, right? But the dog shit looks like chocolate. So off top, I'm thinking like, chocolate toothpaste, what the fuck is this? You know what I mean? But I see you over here brushing right away, minty fresh. You over here like, nigga, hitting your molars, cinnamon. Oh man, this bitch gonna be all in my face tonight. And I'm over here like, and they over here looking. He does not like the dog shit.
Yeah.
We've even scented it with chocolate. Well, tell him it fucking makes your hair grow back or something. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we ended up with Viagra. So I'm just saying, shit always ends up finding a way. To get worked on.
Yep.
And that's why I love DJing.
That's
so
what you're
much,
doing. Yeah.
Because I'm literally researching
That's
either
dope.
my records or my friends' records or certain friends that I got in the industry, and I'm like, let me show you how your shit really hit in real time. Without those motherfuckers lying to you or paying people or hyping shit up to whatever, this is how your record is really hitting. And they be like, damn, those genuine reactions, those genuine audience reads, those are the things that are invaluable, bro. You can't put a price on that shit because the gratitude or feedback from people who don't know you that just like something about you, it's incredible. That's a high that I think every artist chase in the beginning. And then once you know it's there, it's more of an invoking process. What can I create or produce that will stimulate somebody's emotional or mental reaction to nonetheless lose where they at right there themselves in that moment, but relate to me in an aspect of I will forever have this artist in their catalog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because we grew up like that. We bought CDs. That CD would come with like a fold out, a poster, a this and that, a lyric sheet. Man, and you'd be like, damn, this shit. Bro, for that little $14.99 at Target, which now would be the equivalent to $39.99.
Yeah, for real.
If you can still find a fucking CD, meant something to you.
Yep.
Now shit don't mean shit. You can get everything at a click. Microwave generation.
Changes everything, huh?
Changes everything.
I'm a big fan of old media, CDs, a cover, like you said. I would go through the producers, all that engineers. I would look at all that studios, all of that shit. You know, we don't have that anymore. It's fucking crazy, huh? How just time changes like that, you know?